And the final strains of our national anthem as we get ready for the Beck Center Game of the Week at Pachelli on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. The game presented by Glenn Smith Chevy GMC, Coca-Cola, Kinetic Credit Union, and Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, Houston Clinic. A perfect night for football at Diamond Field on the campus of St. Anne Pachelli High School. I'm Dave Platt. We'll be joined later by Austin Allen. Its analyst Tyler Dykes is our producer as the Vikings get set to take on the Loganville Christian Lions in the first round of the GIAA Class 4A state playoffs. The Vikings have been playing great football down the stretch, picking up a couple of solid wins going into the playoffs to get some serious type momentum going on here. Let's take a look at the way the playoff bracket looks, and this is where it's going to be very important. The Vikings, the number 7 seed coming into the playoffs, then playing number 10 Loganville Christian. The winner of this game will move on to play, Brookstone. Now, on the other side of the bracket, check out the other first-round contest. It was played last night. Calvary Christian came back to beat Bethlehem Christian on the road by a score of 30-28. Jamal Williams, their scat back, had a 75-yard kick return for a touchdown and then a pick six. We know what he's done. He played well against both Brookstone and Pachelli. He's played well all season long. Bethlehem Christian got an eyeful of that. That means Calvary's going to play number 1 Stratford next week. Of course, they lost to Stratford 2 weeks ago, but that's a whole different thing because there's one thing about a non-region game and a playoff game. It's going to be interesting. The other teams involved in the playoffs, Bullock Academy, the number 4, number 5, George Walton, who's undefeated. FPD's the number 3 seed. Strong Rock, of course, from District 5, is the number 6 seed. Some pretty good ball clubs here. Pachelli looking to see what they can do about making a run and, be going on a revenge tour against some of the teams they lost to earlier in the season. As for the Vikings, as I mentioned, they've had a great run the last couple of weeks. Last week, they took on Westfield, the team that actually went out and had already won the District 5 title. So what did Pachelli do? They went on and dominated. Great running attack. Donovan Colvin picking up 94 yards, scoring a TD. Cam Carino scoring another touchdown. But Dustin Sherman unloading. Great game. Threw for 139 yards and 2 touchdowns, a pair of long bombs. A 60-yarder to John Thompson and a 44-yarder to Jason Davis. The Vikings putting an offense together, the likes of which we really hadn't seen all season long. Sherman turning it up a notch, which is exactly what you want to see happen this time of year. All right, let's take a quick look at what the Pachelli offense will look like taking the field today. Now, Dustin Sherman, as we mentioned, playing the quarterback. The senior, again, turning his game up a notch. The 2 studs in the backfield. Cam Carino, who's great with bursts and with power runs, and Donovan Colvin, who's been turning in great power runs of his own now. Colvin is the leading rusher. He's already topped 1,000 yards in the season, 1083 with 10 touchdowns. Wide receivers starting John Thompson and Michael Rowe, and with Jake Burkholder at tight end. The offensive line has really been taking command this year. Liam Lurch, Walt Adams, Jake Wood, Damian Hill, and Garrett Bolin. This is a senior-laden group. Lurch, the junior, who transferred in from Columbus High, has really been taking command, too, out not just on the left tackle side. Let's take a look at the defense, and you'll notice that Lurch is now starting on defense. He's been moved in to start with one of those guys with knuckles in the dirt, and Lurch has had a couple of great games with some big sacks. The defensive linemen, Keon Williams, Damian Hill, Lurch, and Caps Green have been doing a great job, especially lately, at shutting down offenses. They certainly took care of Westfield and Turner County the week before. They held them to 1 touchdown. The linebackers have been great as well. Uriah Mazik has been the guy who's been the straw that stirs the drink for the Vikings. 74 tackles to lead the team, 6 sacks, all kinds of quarterback hurries. So many 17 tackles for loss. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. Zach Ellis has been great in the middle. And Michael Rowe, who moved into the linebacker spot midway through the season, has been coming up with big play after big play. The defensive backs have also stepped things up a notch. Cordell Thomas and Nolan Vaughn will be on the corners. Vaughn with 2 picks last week. He has 4 picks on the season. He has done a great job. And, of course, the guys at the back of the secondary, Red Howard, DeMontez Howard, who got hurt in the first game of the season and then has picked it up and has been a real factor the last few weeks, and Tanner Pickering at free safety. So the Vikings looking pretty good going into this matchup. Let's take a break here, and when we come back, we'll take a look at Loganville Christian and get you set up for this game. You're watching Vikings football on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live.
Are you looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy-duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready to smile.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. Sprite, obey your thirst.
Back at Diamond Field for this GIAA, GIAA first round 4A matchup between Pachelli and Loganville Christian. Let's take a look at Loganville Christian's lineup. One thing about the Lions, they only have 25 players dressing out. On the other hand, they're 7-3 for a reason. These are some good ball players. Not a lot of depth, but they've got some talent. Kylan Fryer, the quarterback, is a senior. He's thrown for 1,700 yards, 14 touchdowns, and he's rushed for 793 yards. He's the guy to really look out for. TJ Lockett's their fullback / H-back, with Andrew Bridges, the senior, as the running back. 3 wideouts, and they run 6 guys through, but these Braylon Griffin, J.R. Snell, Dre Thomas, they are all weapons. Offensive line's been solid. Chase Dexter, Dwight Woodall, Evan Brigman, Peter Gianolutu, and Isaiah Dorsley have done a good job on the line. Now, as for their defense, they run a 3-4 defense. The 3 guys up front, Ben Watkins, Gianolutu, and Woodall. They got a lot of guys going both ways. So a light roster, that could be a factor in the fourth quarter. Their linebacking core has been more than solid. Tosan Nana is one of their top tackles, 62 tackles. He's got 11 half tackles for loss, a guy to look out for. He's joined back there by T.J. Lockett, who's got 120 tackles. He's the big man on defense with Isaiah Dorsley and Ellis Stewart. And then in the backfield, you've got Snell and Griffin as your cornerbacks. Fryer and Xavier Gardner are the guys in the back of the secondary. All right, we're getting ready to get set here for this coin toss. As I mentioned, Loganville Christian 7-3. They finished third in their region, Region 4, but it was a stacked region to say the least, which included George Walton and Bethlehem Christian. Now for the Vikings, they got to see what they can do about taking care of business and taking command of this thing early on. Everybody's strolling out here getting ready for the coin toss, and it looks like the captains for Pachelli tonight will include Uriah Mazik, Liam Lurch, the freshman, Landon Doan, who has had a fine season, and Jake Burkhalter, the tight end. They'll be going out there and for the coin toss. Let's take a look at the officials for tonight's ball game. Harry Vickers is the referee. He's going to be the guy wearing the white hat. Umpire tonight, David Smith. Courtney Love is the head linesman. Bernard Harvey is the line judge. Field judge is Eric Rutherford. Martin Morgan will be the side judge. Back judge is Tony Hall. As for the folks running the clock, the game clock will be run by Jennifer Smith. Play clock will be run by Charles Stamper. And here we go, the two teams meeting out at midfield. And Harry Vickers, of course, will will do the coin flip. Again, for the Vikings, the big thing is to take command of this thing early. they've got a little bit of an advantage in roster size when 9 or 10 more guys stressed out than Loganville Christian. But I guarantee you, they're not going to be. They're going to be ready for what they're facing because they've got some good players on the other side of the field. Vickers getting ready to flip the coin. The captains out there for Loganville Christian. Braylon Griffin is out there, along with Kylan Fryer. And number 16 is Andrew Bridges. And as Vickers gets into the mechanics of the coin toss, perfect night for football, as I've mentioned. It's 58 degrees and clear. It's gotten a little bit warmer than it was this morning, that's for certain. And on the toss, Pachelli won the toss, and the Lions won the toss. They have deferred to the second half, so the Vikings will take the opening kickoff. So here we go. The Vikings will get a chance to make a statement on offense coming right out of the gate. We'll see what Dustin Sherman and the rest of that suddenly high-powered offense will do in this first contest. And again, first-round ball game here in the GIAA playoffs. The Vikings looking to see what they can do. Good running game. It was waiting for Sherman to develop as a quarterback. Remember, he lost all of last season with an elbow injury. It cost him a large part of the baseball season as well. But he came back out a little bit less, bit less of experience than he would have liked to have going into his senior year. But as the Vikings bust through the banner, Sherman and crew are going to see what they can do about trying to light up the scoreboard and get this light show going. Not for the opening kickoff, but for a score or two. Again, the Vikings. By the way, this is also the first meeting between the two teams. So here we go. Smitty Grider, 5-5 here in his first year with the Vikings, his 21st season. He's taken teams to a lot of region championships, trying to build this program up and getting things going, putting a stamp on it here in his first year after taking over for the retired Dwight Jones. Leading the way for Loganville Christian is Nathan Murphy, his third season there. They're 12-18. He's 12-18 in his 3 seasons, but you can see the program is on the rise. So here we go, getting ready for the opening kickoff here. Kicking things off for Loganville Christian will be Nathan Stewart, the sophomore. He's their punter and their kicker. Setting up deep for the Vikings to take the kickoff, Donovan Colvin. And it looks like I can't quite make out who is on the far side. Colvin on the near side, though. So here we go, getting ready to take things off. All right, it's J.D. Davis setting up in the backfield and setting up back deep as well. We will see what kind of foot Nathan Stewart has. And the Vikings, like I said, trying to see what they can do about getting things started the right way here as we get set to open the playoffs here in the 2025 GIAA 4A season. Getting things set. Crowd getting a little more lively here. People are still settling in. It is Halloween night, after all.
We have volunteers for the chain crew.
And something holding things up. I think they're short somebody on the chain crew. Can't get things going without that. So again, as we mentioned, Vikings, number 7 seed going into this playoffs, but they're a really hot 7 seed. There's already been one upset in here, though. Vikings try to make sure that doesn't happen to them. The Vikings, winners of the last 2. Loganville Christians were riding a 3-game winning streak themselves. Smitty Grider talking to his guys on the sideline, making sure everybody's got things lined up. And we're still waiting for enough folks to man the sideline chain crew. Dustin Sherman looks like he's done warming up. He's been playing catch with Michael Rowe, trying to make sure he's all ready to go here. Because, again, the Vikings looking to get off to a hot start here, trying to make a statement on this opening drive. They did so last week. They drove it and drove it for a touchdown against Westfield. And they went on to win the ball game by a two touchdown score, 28-16, and kind of would have been a bit of an upset on paper.
Appreciate all volunteers.
And here we go. We got folks lined up with the chain crew. All right, let's get this thing going. I'm ready for some football. How about y'all? Harry Vickers looking around. Waiting to get things set up. As we all wait to get this bad boy going. Again, kicking things off will be Nathan Stewart, setting up deep. J.D. Davis and Donovan Colvin for the Vikings are setting up at about the 10-yard line. And here we go. The whistle sounds, and let's get this thing going. Toe meets football, a short kick at about the 20-yard line. Taken in and rushed and brought on the other side of the 40. Tackled down about the 43-yard line. So that's where the Vikings will set up shop here on their opening drive of this ball game. Dustin Sherman and crew coming on out, getting things started.
Isaiah Dorsey on the tackle and coverage for the Lions.
So a decent run back, setting the Vikings up in pretty decent territory. They're going to start on their own 42-yard line. Sherman coming out there. Starting off with Donovan Colvin in the backfield. 3 wide receivers left. We'll see if they keep it on the ground or go for Brooks from right out of the gate. 1st and 10 on the 42. Man in motion is Davis. He pulls up, snap. Sherman quick out. Hitting Davis. Davis picking up a couple before he is brought down quickly. Tackled by Kylan Fryer. Looks like a gain of about 3 yards up to the 45-yard line. So it'll be a 2nd and 7 from the 45 for the Vikings. Nice little pickup on the first play, going to the air right away, letting the Lions know they better be ready for an air attack. All right, 2nd and 7 from the 45. The give is to Colvin. Colvin left side, hit in the backfield. Looks like he may have lost a yard or so. Tosin Nana coming up with the initial hit. We've got somebody shaking up on the play. It looks like Ben Watkins for the Lions. So a little bit of a So we're going to take a Jack Houston injury timeout here. 11:07 left in the first quarter. You're watching Vikings football on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
And shareable appetizers set the table or enjoy and shareable appetizers set the table or enjoy casual night actions in downtown at the Marriott Hotel and on
Looking for a new play call from Tim Gillespie. Whistles. And penalty on this one. 5-yarder. And penalty on this one. 5-yarder. 5-yard penalty on the Lions. The Vikings will definitely take that. They don't mind that at all. So the ball now on the 49-yard line sets up a 3rd and short. 3rd and 3 from the 49. Sherman with Colvin alongside in the backfield. And it's a quick flip, kind of a sort of semi-jet sweep to J.D. Davis. Davis finding a seam and breaking a tackle. There was an attempt to grab by the ankles. Breaking through and moving the chains. 1st down Vikings. Nicely done. Nicely done. It was just one of those little shovel passes as Davis went through. It's kind of a modified jet sweep. It worked. Got the ball down to the 45-yard line. So pickup of 6. 1st and 10 from the Lions 45 for the Vikings. Give to Cam Carino in the backfield. Carino off left tackle, breaking 2 tackles, going down the far sideline. Can he make it all the way? Yes, he can. Touchdown, Vikings. Cam Carino careering down the near sideline, breaking 2 or 3 tackles, taking it 45 yards for a touchdown, and the Vikings are on the board in fine fashion. Can't do it much better than that. He went off left tackle. A couple of guys tried to arm tackle him with Carino. It's a bad idea. It's not going to work, and it didn't. Jude Arsenault in for the extra point out of the hold from Carino. The kick is up, and it is good. Arsenault 30 of 30 on the year for extra points. So the Vikings taking care of business here. 10-13 remaining in the first quarter. That opening drive, 4 plays, 58 yards. Nicely done. The Vikings on the board and making that opening statement that they wanted to make here. So now the defense will get a chance to do their thing. Again, Loganville Christian dangerous. The Vikings know this. So here we go. Kicking things off will be Sam Cudd. Cudd, the sophomore, who took over kickoff duties about midway through the season from Jack Danley, the senior linebacker. And setting up deep, Brilliant Griffin and Dre Thomas for the Lions. They're set up at about the 5-yard line. They already know Cudd's got a good foot. So here we go. Cudd's kickoff. Line drive, taken at about the 6. And that was Dre Thomas with a good run back here, taking it all the way about to the 30-yard line. So they're going to start off in pretty solid field position, Loganville will. Let's see where they're going to spot the ball here. It looks like they're spotting it at about the 32-yard line. Yep, spotted at the 32-yard line. So Loganville coming on out to see what they can do. Kylan Fryer, the quarterback, who's thrown for 1,700-plus yards, 14 touchdowns, and run for almost 800 yards and 17 scores himself. So here we go. As they set things up, Andrew Bridges setting up alongside him in the backfield. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Man in motion. That's Dre Thomas. Fryer dropping back, looking across the middle, finding a receiver. He's hit almost immediately, but it's a first down. And so Braylon Griffin with the reception. They're running tempo here, pick up all the way to the 41-yard line. So a gain of 9, and whistles. Somebody jumped. Let's see who jumped. It looks like it was the Vikings. So the Vikings giving 5 yards out too. They played really solid football without a lot of penalties last couple of ball games. That's not good. But it'll be a first down now on the 46-yard line for the Lions. Fryer setting up all alone in the backfield. Trips right. Fryer dropping back, looking downfield, chased out of the pocket. He's going to try to pick up some yardage, and he is brought down. Mike, was he down? Good question. Everybody thought he was down. Then I see whistles. I thought Mike Lowe had brought him down. Apparently they did not. He's somehow put his hand down and kept on going, which has been done before, that's for sure. And that brings the ball into Viking territory, all spotted at the 43-yard line. A pickup of 11. 1st and 10 from the 43. Fryer dropping back, again under pressure, rolling, finding a receiver. That's Andrew Bridges. Bridges driven out of bounds by Nolan Vaughn. But there's flags on the play. We'll see what that comes up. I'm going to guess there may be a hold because where the flag was dropped at about the 40. We will see. Nope, ineligible receiver downfield apparently. So that'll nullify a gain. Yep, ineligible receiver downfield, which nullifies about a 6 or 7 yard gain. Back in Loganville up. Oops. That's what happens when you have a scrambling quarterback sometimes. The linemen aren't quite sure whether they need to release their blocks or not, and they wander downfield just a tad bit far. And that's what happened there. So it'll be a 2nd down. So it'll remain 1st down and 15. The ball on the 47-yard line. On the 48-yard line, excuse me. 2 runners in the backfield this time. Fryer taking it. It's a keeper going to left side, trying to see what he can do about turning upfield. Fryer shoved out of bounds. There's a lot of yelling from the other sideline. I don't know if there's a flag there. I didn't see one. But Fryer driven out of bounds. Yeah, I call it a pickup of about 6 yards. Looks like the ball is going to be marked down at the 42-yard line. So gain of 6. Be second and 9 from the 42. Fryer hard count, and somebody jumped. Looked like Caps Green. Caps Green jumped a little too soon, so the Vikings are going to give that 5 yards back. Unless he was drawn, we will see. Offsides, Vikings. So the hard count got him. Fryer did a nice job with the hand clap there. It sounded pretty official to me, too. So that changes it now. It'll be a 2nd and 4. Ball on the 37-yard line. Lots of penalties so far. Way too much laundry on the field for anybody's taste here. Vikings trying to see what they can do about stopping this drive. Fryer coming in. You knew he was dangerous. He's proving why. Crowded backfield again. 2 runners back with Fryer. Dropping back off play action. Chase, it's a little screen. Flips it up to Bridges. Bridges getting good blocking. He is finally brought down, but a big gain on the play. Pick of about 15 yards. That was a good setup on that screen. He faded back. He sold the screen very well. Ball marked at the 23-yard line. So pick up a 14, a first down for Loganville Christian. They're driving. Here's the 5th play of their drive. There's been plenty of penalties on this drive. It's taken a while because of the penalties. Again, 2 running backs set up in the backfield. Twins right. And now TJ Lockett sets up as an H-back. Bridges alone, and Bridges goes and shifts out to his right too. Fryer on the run, leaps, jumps. Was thinking about passing, not going to happen. Jack Danley gets in there and comes up with the sack. Big defensive play by Jack Danley. Loss of 5 all the way back to the 28-yard line. Danley coming up when he had to. Fryer tried to come up with something. He looked like he was going to try to throw some sort of jump pass, came back down, and there were 3 Vikings on him. Danley the first to get to him. That'll set up a 2nd and 15 from the 28-yard line. Vikings defense trying to stiffen here to try to keep him off the board. Fryer setting up alone in the backfield. Dropping back, looking. Good pass rush, rolling to his left now. He manages to get the pass off. Nowhere near his receiver. So incomplete. That'll set up a 3rd and 15. The Vikings did what they had to do. They've kind of broken the momentum on that drive because the Lions are picking up yards in chunks. And between a penalty and the sack, Vikings at least have, like I said, they've broken the momentum here. So now it's a 3rd and long. Setting up for a 3rd and 15. We'll see what Nathan Murphy dials up here for his offense. It'll be Fryer setting up alone in the backfield. That's Dre Thomas in motion, setting up. And now Bridges goes in motion. Fryer dropping back, looking to his right. Quick throw out to Bridges. Bridges trying to find some running room. He's driven out of bounds by a couple of Vikings. It's Pickering and Zach Ellis knocking him out of bounds. A gain, but not a big gain. Ball marked at the 21-yard line. A pickup of 7. That sets up a 4th and 8. We'll see what they do. They go for it. Field goal kicker Nathan Stewart's longest field goal of the season is 29 yards. So it might be out of his range. So they're going to go for it. 4th and 8 on the 21-yard line. Vikings defense looking to hold, get the turnover on downs. Fryer alone in the backfield. dropping back, looking downfield. Good style of pass rush. He tries to break free, manages to find a receiver over the middle. That's Dre Thomas. Thomas moving the chains. Thomas making a catch around the 10-yard line. He didn't even try to advance the ball. He just went down right there. I got the first. I'm good. So a big play on 4th down for the Lions to keep the drive alive. They're now in the red zone. So it'll be 1st and goal from the 10. 6:31 remaining here in the first quarter. Vikings holding a 7-0 lead. Loganville trying to chip away and match it. Fryer looking, keeps it up the middle. He's hit by a lot of red hats. Not going anywhere. He might have picked up a yard, maybe. He picks up 1. So it'll be 2nd and goal from the 9-yard line. Vikings defense trying to run up the middle on them this season has not been all that successful. The one thing the Lions have been able to do is spread out the field, use their good speed, and Fryer just playing good football. All right, 2nd and goal from the 9. And whistles here. Officials timeout. We'll see what's going on. Hey, the first quarter is sponsored by Carol Purdue, your local State Farm agent who's supported Georgia Alabama Sports Live from the beginning. Give her a call today as she is the biggest State Farm agent in East Alabama. And, hey, she's got customers both sides of the river. All right, some sort of personnel change. Isaiah Dorsley came out of the game. There may have been a helmet issue or something along those lines. They bring in a different lineman. So here we go. 2nd and a goal from the 9. Vikings defense trying to come up big here, trying to deny the Lions the end zone. Fryer fakes the handoff, keeps it up the middle. Again, not getting a whole lot there. Again, a lot of guys, a lot of red hats on that one. Zach Ellis coming up out of that big pile, as does Caps Green, as does Keon Williams. So the ball spotted on the 8, so it's a pickup of 1 once again. So it'll be 3rd and goal from the 8. The run up the middle has not gone well for the Lions so far, not here in the red zone. And shuffling dorsally back into the right tackle spot. And timeout has been called by Nathan Murphy and the Lions. So let's take a break. You're watching Vikings football on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Them. Juicy burger appetite. Relax with
Lines out of the end zone. It is a 3rd and goal from the 8. The Vikings defense has stiffened once they got into the red zone. Kylan Fryer at quarterback has been leading the charge for the Lions. Fakes the handoff, rolls to his right, quick pass. Isaiah Dorsley apparently had reported in as an eligible receiver. He's usually the tackle, but he wears number 20. Drops the pass, it'll be 4th and 8. We'll see what they do if they bring out the kicker or they go for it. I do not see number 22 coming onto the field, so that looks like they're going to go for it on 4th and goal from the 8.
4th and goal.
I think they're figuring the Vikings are going to be able to score, so they have to keep up with them. If this thing turns into a track meet, it could get interesting. So here we go, Vikings looking for the big play. Fryer with one runner in the backfield, that'll be Bridges. Dropping back, looking over the left side. And I'm not sure if he caught it. We'll see where they spot it, but it did not get into the end zone. He did catch it, but he's tackled on the 1-yard line. So the Vikings take over on downs. A great defensive stand by the Vikings. They keep Loganville Christian out of the end zone and maintain that lead. On the other hand, well, let's just say they're going to start at their own 1-yard line. Hey, don't forget, we're going to have the Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game coming up for you. A lot of football to be played. Let's see who comes up big. The Vikings coming up big on that drive, that's for sure. getting together. Now they got to put together a 99-yard drive, looking for some big plays. The one thing the Vikings have been able to do is break things on the ground. Cam Carino, of course, with that 45-yard touchdown run. It was a run of beauty. Donovan Colvin, all season long, especially the last few games. Carino's been playing hurt all year, okay? He broke a toe early in the season. He didn't let it stop him, but they're not running him out there a lot. They're using him sparingly to keep him from getting too beat up. But Colvin has just shown what he can do. All right, timeout here, so let's take a break. You're watching Vikings football on Georgia, Alabama Sports Live.
At Planet Fitness, there's strength in numbers. The number of different workouts to do.
1, 2, 3.
Different clubs to do it in. Friends to do it with.
Looking good, everybody.
There we are.
And the number of ways to recover from it all.
You got this, come on.
And it all adds up to one membership. The Planet Fitness Black Card. Access any location, bring a friend anytime, and recover in the Black Card Spa.
One more, everybody.
We're all strong on this planet. Planet Fitness.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to Zaxby's for their continued partnership with us for over the last couple of years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location, being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zach.
Back at Dynamo Field, first play, 1st and 10 from the 1. Vikings taking it up the middle, breaking off a nice little run, getting out of the shadow of the goalposts. Nicely done. Cam Carino doing his thing. Ball spotted at the 8-yard line, pickup of 7. They'll bring it on it'll be a 2nd and 3 for the Vikings. Austin Allen joining us now, our analyst. All right, Austin, welcome aboard, buddy.
All right.
It's been an interesting ball game.
I know.
2nd and 3.
Watching on the ride over, Dave.
Yeah.
It's been a good one.
Yeah. That one, DJ Colvin didn't find any running room at all. Brought down on about the, let's see where they spotted, the 6-yard line. Spotting at the 7, so it's a loss of 1. Yeah, Cam Carino with that big 45-yard run to get on the board, and the Vikings coming up with that goal line stand, which was a thing of beauty. So here we go, 3rd and 4 from the 7-yard line for the Vikings. Dustin Sherman. Shifting out, it looks like we're into a...
Oh,
we're getting to the Wildcat. Interesting. And on the Wildcat, it's Colvin. He is hit. Did he get enough to get the first down? That's the question.
He's right on it. Looks
he
like
was
right on it.
He was right there. We'll see where they spot it. That's the question. The spot will tell the tale. I would say, yep, Colvin on the Wildcat. How about that? Picking up the first down. Usually the Wildcats, Carino.
Yeah, they threw a wrench in it, and they also had a little. You've seen the whole line shift over. I haven't seen them do that out of the set yet either.
Yeah, well, it certainly really it kind of confused the lines because I don't think they've done that all season long. Hey, what's this? Oops, there you go, 4 yards, first down. All right, 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line. And the give to Colvin. Colvin left side, breaking a tackle. Nice stiff arm there. Finally goes out of bounds.
Great run by Colvin there.
Yeah, Ellis Stewart finally chased him down, but did he move the chains? You betcha. Another first down. Pickup of 11 yards, taking it down to the 22. Vikings on the move. So here we go. The Vikings trying to see if they can add to this 7-0 lead. 2:34 remaining here in the first quarter. Things looking good here so far. And to give to Colvin. Colvin left side again, finding a seam. Hit, knocked down. That was a good tackle.
Yeah, it was.
It was a good tackle, to say the least. It was Kylan Fryer on the stop.
Stoned him there after close to a 6-yard gain, but great vision by Colvin. That run could have been over within the backfield.
Yeah. Hey, remember, stick around for the halftime update show presented by the Beck Center with Richard Holdridge. That'll be coming up down the road. 2:07 remaining here in the first quarter. The Vikings with a little bit of work to do here. from the 28-yard line after that 6-yard gain, so it'll be 2nd and 4. Play action. Nice idea. Dustin Sherman faked a handoff, tried to go to John Thompson. Overthrew him just a little bit.
Yeah, good concept there. They run the RPO. Gets the kind of inside safety to bite down. Leaves that outer third of the field open. And Sherman just overshot him a little bit.
And it gives them something to think about because they've been running the ball,
Absolutely.
They've been gashing for yards. Sherman setting up alone in the backfield on a 3rd and 4. Oop, whistles. Let's see what we got here.
I think somebody called a timeout.
Yeah, Lions calling a timeout. Probably not a bad idea.
Yeah, well, they've seen that empty set, Dave.
It's like, what are we doing?
We need to talk about it a little bit.
All right, let's take a break here. You're watching Vikings football on Georgia, Alabama Sports Live.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. Sprite. Obey your thirst.
Are you looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy-duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready to smile.
28, Dustin Sherman dropping back. Little screen to Carino. Carino, did he get the first? It's close.
Yeah, it's just enough, Dave, from here. It looks barely just enough. Cam Carino with a great play there.
Yeah, Isaiah Dorsley brought him down, but nope, got the first. Another big play, another clutch play by the Vikings. They've been moving the ball good on offense, certainly.
Asserting themselves on the offensive line so far.
Yep. Liam Lurch and the boys have been taking care of business. Liam Lurch and all the seniors.
Big Lurch.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 32. Sherman with Colvin alongside in the backfield. Change of play here. Dropping back, looking, thinking about going deep, rolling to his right on the run, finding his receiver. Nice little gain there as the Chains crew had to scramble just a little bit.
That's a great job by Sherman there, Dave, just kind of getting through his reads on that. Went to about his 3rd progression, dumped it off. DJ Colvin, good pass protection in the backfield. You love to see that in the high school game. You know, you usually don't see high school backs pass blocking a lot. They like to dump them out in the flats and kind of play quick.
Nice pick up there. Gain of 7 here, so the ball is marked on the 39-yard line. And whistles. It was going to be a give to Colvin. We'll see if who the give is here, whether it's 5-yard give to the Vikings or 5-yard give to the Lions.
Got offside. Yeah.
It's the Lions offside. That's their 3rd penalty of the night. Oh, they're all 5-yarders, but those 5-yarders have been costly for them. So 1st down. Whoops, no, it's on the Vikings. Yeah.
What do they call? Oh, I guess somebody was lined up offsides because he didn't give a false start symbol.
Nope.
He gave the offsides.
Yeah. So that drops it back to the 34-yard line. So that will set up a 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8 from the 34. Sherman back to pass. Going deep. Can he find his man?
Wow.
Mike Rowe.
What?
The big man coming up with the catch.
What a dot.
Wow.
Dustin Sherman's playing out of his mind right now.
Wow. Sherman has figured it out. Sherman has come up with the solution.
That was a pretty ball, Dave. The way that thing just went nose down. For good arc.
Beautiful. The ball marked at the 26. Let's see where they marked it. Marked it at 27.
Going to the big target, Michael Rowe. Gotta love that.
Gotta like it. 23, 33, 35, 38-yard gain. There we go. Sherman. Colvin in the backfield. This time he gives it to Colvin. Colvin left side. Finding a hole. shifting out to his left, cutting back to his right.
His first move is so good. It's crazy.
I know. The running game the Vikings have had. This is a different team than we saw at the beginning of the year.
100%. They've grown every week. And, they went through some personnel changes at the quarterback and skill positions, and they found Michael Rose somewhere along the way, and they're really picking up steam in the playoffs here right now.
Wow.
To quote Merle Haggard, Dave, the good times ain't over for good.
There you go. I love it. So ball on the 23-yard line now. And then they give 5 yards back. That's the thing. That's their fourth penalty. That's not good. They've all been 5-yarders. They haven't done anything super dumb, but what they're doing is breaking up the momentum. So push it back. The ball, marked on the 25. And that, we will pick it up. We'll pick it up in a couple of minutes here. 1 quarter is in the books. Pachelli leading Loganville Christian 7-0. You're watching Vikings football on Georgia, Alabama Sports Live.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Hello, everybody. This is DJ Jones with the Sports Visions Morning Show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Visions Morning Show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Visions Morning Show and download the.
Back at Diamond Field, second quarter getting underway. The Vikings 2nd and 8 on the 26-yard line of Loganville Christian. That was Cam Carino. That was out of a Wildcat, wasn't it?
It was.
That was a Wildcat, Cam Carino.
They had Sherman throwing a block on the backside there out of the Wildcat.
Sherman's a good athlete. Remember, if he wasn't going to play quarterback, he was going to play tight end. Ball marked at the 22, so it's a pickup of 4. So it'll be a 3rd down and 4 yards from the 22-yard line. The Vikings try to get it into the red zone. This is only their second possession of the game. They scored in the first four-play, 58-yard drive. They're trying to see what they can do about cashing in one more time. And the give is to Colvin. Colvin brought down on the 20.
So 4th and short here.
Yep. We'll see what they do here. They're going to go for it, or they're going to bring in Jude Arsenault.
Looks like they're going to let Arsenault drill one.
They're going and bringing in the jumbo.
They are.
They're bringing in the jumbo package.
Zach coming in.
Zach Ellis is in there. Cam Carino's lineup in the Wildcat as the quarterback. Carino gives it to Zach Ellis, and the big guy rumbles left side, touchdown Vikings. Zach Ellis.
It's a great job there. Carino giving to the strong side of that jumbo package, all that extra beef over there on that left side of the line, Dave.
And Ellis, that was a perfect run for him, too. He found that seam,
yes,
and then just, boom, he was gone. That was quick.
Pachelli executing at a high level tonight.
All right, Jude Arsenault out there for the extra point. He's 30 of 30 on the year out of the hold of Carino. Jake Wood snap good. The hold is good, and the kick, yeah, it's good. So, the Pachelli Vikings, taking care of business, have opened up a 14-0 lead on Loganville Christian. You're watching Vikings football on Georgia, Alabama Sports Live.
Hello, everybody. This is DJ Jones with the Sports Visions Morning Show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Visions Morning Show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Visions Morning Show and download the Sports Visions radio app right now in your app store today.
Sports Vision 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
Back here at Diamond Field, second quarter, the Pacelli Vikings holding a 14-0 lead over Loganville Christian in this GIAA 4A first-round playoff matchup. The Vikings, the pair of great touchdown runs, 45-yarder by Cam Carino, 20-yarder from Zach Ellis, a couple of candidates for Houlihan's play of the week, I would think. And here we go, Sam Cudd kicking things off, chipping it downfield to about the 13-yard line. Actually, good carry on that. That one's Dre Thomas. Thomas finding some running room. A good return by Thomas.
You know, those were some good plays, Dave, but I think we got to put that Michael Rowe catch in there, too. I mean, he caught that right off of his helmet.
Oh, I know. That was amazing.
That was a great catch and throw there.
It was indeed. Vikings definitely, I think the kickoff team needs a little bit of work right now.
Not maintaining lane discipline.
No, but Dre Thomas is also he's a really dangerous dude. He's listed as a wide receiver, but he's run for 540 yards. So he's kind of a hybrid guy. Taking it all the way to the 42. This is exact. Let's see. So Loganville open on the 42-yard line. Good field position for their second drive of the night. First drive, 12 plays, 67 yards. Problem for the Lions was they needed 68 and didn't get it. So they got nothing to show for that one. Vikings defense trying to see if they can shut it down before it gets into the dangerous territory.
Loganville spread out here.
Yep, Fryer with Bridges in the backfield. Fryer rolling to his left, looking to throw, under pressure.
Ooh.
They're going to call a penalty on that.
Yeah, I don't believe that was helmet to helmet.
That was not helmet to helmet. His helmet came off. Braylon Griffin is definitely shaken up.
I think the helmet coming off definitely made it look a little bit more egregious than it is. But
yeah.
Hopefully he's okay here.
Yeah. All right, so what we have here is a Jack Houston injury timeout. Let's take a break. You're watching Vikings football on Georgia, Alabama Sports Live. Back at Diamond Field after our injury timeout. Braylon Griffin shaken up on that play. He got hit hard by Zach Ellis, popped his helmet off. He's been ruled to make the catch at the 48-yard line, and then Ellis was flagged, and we'll see what the actual call will be on that. It's a 15-yarder, though. They've already moved the ball downfield. I have not seen the call on exactly what the penalty the infraction will be from Harry Vickers, the referee.
There was a little bit of a ticky-tack one, that's for sure.
It looked like a football hit to me. Again,
Yes.
though, we don't have replay. We can't look at it.
We can't look back at it.
We can't look back at it, see what's going on. So we're just going to have to take it for what it is.
Here we go.
Okay, personal foul.
It's a personal foul. I'm assuming he's going to label that as unnecessary roughness.
Yeah, that would probably have to be it.
Yeah.
At least it wasn't a targeting call, but that wasn't helmet to helmet, so there's that. Okay, so Loganville Christian getting the ball all the way down to the Vikings' 33-yard line here with a 1st and 10. That's the 5th penalty on the Vikings tonight for 35 yards. You can't give away yardage to a team like Loganville Christian.
It's something they've been battling all year, Dave. As good as they've gotten over the season, they are still kind of battling these.
Yeah, they were good
penalties.
the last couple of games, but
Yes.
oops. All right, Fryer setting up all alone in the backfield. Trips to the right. Fryer rolling to his right, being chased by
Mike
Rowe. And Rowe gets him, slings him out of bounds.
Great hustle and just effort by Michael Rowe there. They just chased him down.
Thing was, Fryer still picked up yardage on that. Looks like they're going to mark it on the. I'm guessing they're going to mark it on the 30.
Well, if Michael Rowe wasn't there, he would have had a chance to cut the corner and get a first down
He
there.
could have turned it. Yeah, a gain of 2. Ball on the 31-yard line. So 2nd and 8 from the 31. The Lions trying to get on the board. Vikings holding a 14-0 lead. 10:22 here in the second quarter. Fryer flanked by Lockett and Bridges.
Pachelli may be trying to bring a blitz here, it looks like.
Yep. Fryer dropping back,
They
looking
do.
under pressure. Wow. He is snowed under.
They blew it up. They brought the middle linebacker right up the middle there, Dave. And
That wasn't even a question. Wow. Who
That
was
was
it? Who was it with the honors? Was it Lurch?
And now it looked like number 52, Dave.
Okay, so it'd be Jack
It was-
Danley
yes.
on that. Jack Danley with the honors, but he had lots of help.
It's team effort.
Lots of red helmets on that one.
That was just a great blitz call there by Pachelli.
Loss of 10.
Great scheme.
Loss of 10 on the play. That's big. They needed that.
They ran a little twist right up front, Dave, and
Yeah.
brought that middle linebacker right in the empty B gap and flooded the line of scrimmage there. Great job.
All right, 3rd and long now. Ball on the 39-yard line. There's a loss of 8, actually. Fryer dropping back again under pressure. He throws incomplete. He was looking for Andrew Bridges. That wasn't going to happen. Covered completely.
Keon Williams with a great break up there.
Yeah.
Coming off of the defensive line into coverage.
Yep.
Great job there. Pachelli playing inspired tonight.
They are. The defense is coming up big when they got to. Sets up a 4th and long. So they're going to bring out the punter, Nathan Stewart. Stewart averaging 30 yards per punt, though he has a long of 51. He's dropped 2 of them inside the 20. So that's what he's going to be looking to do now. He's going to try to break it in the 20, inside the 20.
Well, he's in a good spot here, Dave, on the right hash. He could kind of play that side third of the field over there.
Yeah, we'll see what John Thompson does trying to field this thing.
Oh, got a flag way back in the back. Legal procedure. Not sure what they're going to. Yep.
Illegal procedure, so they'll see if they move him back. I heard the whistle and I saw him make the hand motions. Oh, no, they're waving it off.
Okay.
Never mind. All right. They've waved off the penalty.
Punt formation gets a little tricky sometimes. You have people moving.
Yeah, Smitty Grider's not real happy about that, by the way. He's like, come on.
Well, I've seen it. I mean, even seen a large number throughout college football this year, David, just illegal formations and procedures on in punt formation. I don't know what the deal is.
People are trying to get cute is what it is.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. The punt. He gets the punt away. It's a little short kick like he wanted to. And he drops it out of bounds. It's a really good punt.
I'm curious to see where they mark it out.
Yeah, I mean, where did it go? They're going to mark
12.
it out at about the 13 maybe?
Yeah.
12, 13-yard line. We'll see. We'll get a better look at it when they actually put the nose of the ball down.
Yep.
Kind of tough from this angle. All right, let's take a break here. We're watching Vikings football on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Back at Diamond Field, the Pacelli Vikings leading this thing 14-0, 9:20 remaining in the second quarter. Starting a drive on their own 13-yard line. Dustin Sherman bringing it up top. Mike Rowe. And it's through his hands. He started to run before he had it.
Mike.
Oh,
Mike.
He's grabbing his helmet. He's just like, that was 6.
Oh, my God. The angle of that ball coming at us, Dave, was so cool. Sherman let that thing rip.
It was perfectly thrown.
Oh, my goodness.
Rowe got a little bit ahead of himself.
That was 7 on the board.
He was thinking mine, but you got to bring it in first.
Come on, Mike.
Remember, this is his first year playing football.
Man, he's showing great strides, honestly.
Oh, I know. He's such a great athlete, and he's got good work ethic. Good kid.
They're going one-on-one on him again, Dave.
Really?
I mean, Sherman might.
That's taking your chances. Give this. That looked like Colvin.
I think that was Colvin, yeah.
Colvin up the middle. Well, not a lot to get, but he gets more. He gets what he gets to get and gets a couple more to go with it. Yeah, pickup of maybe 2. Looks like they're going to mark that one on the 15. Yep, marked on the 15, a gain of 2 yards. So it's going to be a 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8. All right, they line up trips to the right. Well, let's see what they do. They're still setting up the formation. They're still one-on-one with Rowe. Good luck, guys.
No safety help over top either.
No. And it's a give to Colvin. Colvin.
They're going to get an extra 15 off that. If you're Loganville, you can't be shooting yourself in the foot like that, man.
I think that was frustration. There's a little bit of frustration.
I mean, if I had to chase DJ Colvin down,
I get tired of that one, too.
I'd be frustrated, too.
Yep. So we'll – okay. All right. So the penalty is late hit. And they're going to mark the run down, I think, at about the 29. Yep, they marked the run to the 29, so it was already a first down. Or no, I'm sorry, it was at the 24. It was already a first down. But they had 15 to that. So the Vikings now have it on the 39. First and 10 for the Vikings on the 39 here as they try to put together another scoring drive. Who's that they got set up one-on-one on Colvin? On
number 9.
Number 9.
J.R. Snell.
Yep. The junior. Give up the middle. Couple yards.
We're trying to lull him to sleep here, Dave. And maybe,
I know. Carino picking up a couple.
I mean, they've obviously found something they like with Michael Rowe here as he comes out the game for now.
Yeah.
But don't look away from the well for too long, Dave, because it has not ran dry.
No, it has not. That was a gain of 3, so they'll set up a 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7 on the 42-yard line. Vikings on the move once again. Their 3rd drive of the night. Carino goes into motion, sits up in the slot.
Loganville's selling out to stop this run.
Quick out to the near side, and that's J.D. Davis. And J.D. Davis down the near sideline. Is he gone? He is. Touchdown, Vikings.
Great job executing by Pachelli there. Takes the screen pass all the way to the house. Tight ropes the sideline. Great job by Davis.
How about that? That is definitely a Houlihan's Play of the Week candidate. 58 yards on the touchdown.
He puts on the Batman mask. Happy Halloween.
Yep, the Batman mask is on. That was brought in by Skylar Sanchez tonight. Wow. What a great touchdown. Here's the extra point attempt from Jude Arsenault. And right down the middle. How about that?
Jude Arsenault getting some reps in this first half.
And we get the light show. How
there
about
we go.
that? Arsenault is 32-32 on the season. We're talking a great performance so far by the Vikings. And do not forget about our halftime show. The halftime show with Richard Holdridge, presented by the Beck Center. It means highlights. Do not miss it. We'll be updating on what's going on around the area. The Vikings are definitely going on around the area. How about that? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
So, Dave, educate me for a second. Who would Pachelli play if this result was to hold on? Do we know who their next opponent would be?
We do. And who do you think it would be?
Is it Calvary?
No, it's not.
It's not. Who is it?
It's Brookstone.
Oh, here we go.
Yes. Yeah. Brookstone's the 2 seed.
Oh, it's going to be a fun one.
Oh, I know. It's going to be wild. Yeah, Max Strunk Stadium be rocking. And remember, this is a different Pachelli team than everybody's been facing all season long. Here we go. Sam Cudd with the kickoff.
I mean, they may honestly be at their healthiest point of the season right now, Dave.
All right, taken in at about the 17-yard line. That looks like that was Bridges. Bridges picking up some yardage, but he's finally hit at around just past the 30. Brought down about the 32-yard line.
Oh, we got another extracurricular here. They're going to push Pachelli back a little bit. A little late hit.
Who was it?
Looked like J.D. Davis was the guilty party.
Ooh.
See which way they call it. You never know.
Can't do that. Yep. They had brought him down on the 31, so it's another 15. That's 50 yards and penalties on the Vikings here in the first half.
First half, that's half a scoring drive, 50 yards.
And we still have 7 minutes to go in the first half. This is not something you do against a team. As I've mentioned, they only have 25 guys on their roster, but they're also 7-3 for a reason. Those 25 guys are good.
Mm-hmm.
They are good. They don't have a lot of depth, but they got a lot of talent. Led by Kylan Fryer. Set in the backfield with Bridges alongside. The pitch to Bridges. Bridges left side.
Good job getting the edge. Oh, my goodness, delivered a blow, Dave.
Will that move the chains? Not quite.
I mean, absolutely.
Yeah.
Drove the Pachelli defender in the ground there.
Yeah.
Great run.
All right. 2nd and 3 from the 47 of the Vikings.
Andrew Bridges, he might have burned a bridge right there. Played a lick.
Fryer dropping back, looking to throw. Under pressure from Cam Carino, playing linebacker now. And Fryer breaking it down the near sideline, goes out of bounds.
Caps Green was there, Dave. He just kind of, I don't know if he tripped over the defender's feet or whatever, but he dropped to his knees, but he was there to seal the edge off. Just barely missed it.
Yep. So where are they going to mark the ball? Are they going to say he stepped out of bounds? They're saying he stepped out at about the 40. I thought he'd gain more than that. Still, it's a gain of 7 and a first down. All right, 1st and 10 on the 40-yard line of the Vikings. The
Lions off
moving the ball.
To the H-back side here, looks like, Dave.
All right, rolling to his right. Under pressure.
Oh.
Cam Carino got his hand up, slowed him down, and then the rest of the Viking defense descended on him. Caps Green in on that one. Yeah, it looked like Damian Hill got in there too.
Great job by this Pachelli pass rush. I mean, this front seven is getting after it tonight.
Yep. Cam out there, he's limping around a little bit. They've ran him into the linebacker. Remember, last year as a sophomore, he was one of the top linebackers. He was one of the go-to guys on defense. They had gotten so many guys hurt, and the last couple of games toward the end of the season, he was all they had on defense, and he did a wonderful job.
He's a soldier,
to say the least. To say the least. A loss of 6 on the play, so it'll be 2nd and long from the 46. Fryer looking downfield. Again, chased out of the pocket. Almost connected with Bridges.
Yeah, I mean, that was a beautiful throw. Just couldn't quite connect.
Bridges couldn't quite get it. Would have been a one-handed catch.
It could have almost got Loganville with a holding call there.
Yeah.
Loganville got lucky to get away with that one.
Yeah, but he's been under pressure all night long. The thing is, though, Fryer, he is so elusive. He throws best on the run. Thing is, if you notice, that Sherman's done his best on the run. He's not a setup. He's a guy you want rolling when throwing. They figured that out.
Oh, no, I could tell by the deep shots they've taken tonight. They've got Sherman rolling, feeling comfortable.
All right, 3rd and 15 from the 46. Fryer, under pressure again, keeps it. It's got more of a quarterback draw on that one. He is hit by Jack Danley. It takes 4 or 5 hats to get him, bring him down. He's a tough tackle, no question about that. Big gain on there. It doesn't quite move the chains, but it makes it 4th and short.
Yeah, that was a straight-up quarterback draw. Looked like it was probably.
Nope, he did move the chains. How about that?
Probably predicated on what coverage Pachelli was in when. Seen what coverage it was, that big old void in the middle of the field. It pretty much dumped the first read and turned into a straight quarterback draw there.
Yeah, gain of 16, so they're down at the 30 now.
On empty here.
Trips left, trips right too. So here we go. Fryer again, chased out of the pocket, throwing on the run.
I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage there. Yeah.
I think he found Bridges down there, but yeah, it was a bridge too far. 1 or 2 steps too many. And we'll see. Holding. That's a holding call.
Well, that's a little bit worse for him there.
Yeah. So back it up to the 40. So it'll be a 1st and 20. 5:50 remaining here in the half. Pachelli holding a 21-0 lead, but it's kind of a tenuous 21-0 lead.
It is.
You don't feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Because Loganville, the Lions are capable.
Yeah, you see the explosive capability for sure.
So I'm not, if I'm the Vikings, I don't feel good until you get a running clock, and even then, I'm not sure.
Feel good when it's 000s.
Yeah.
You can go home and get you some candy out of your little brother's trick-or-treat bag.
You'll have earned it. All right, here we go. 1st and 20 from the 40. Fryer. Lone man in the backfield. Dropping back. Looking to throw. Under pressure.
Look at Michael Rowe.
Rowe. And now he throws downfield, and he finds the man. Wow.
Chilly, man. I'm telling you what, Dave, I mean, you can't really say much. I mean, that's just an excellent job by Kylan Fryer. Michael Rowe was all over him.
And Bridges making a great catch.
I mean, the only thing you could say on Pachelli's end is you got to maintain discipline on the back end there during this, in a scramble drill type scenario. Yep. But you can't expect a guy to stick to someone like glue for that long when Fryer can just keep the play alive like that.
Wow. So there we go. Ball down at the 19. They're in the red zone here.
Pachelli may want to adjust here. They got a man uncovered basically out here in the slot on the right. See if the safety drops in to the flat here to help defend.
Fryer dropping back, running to his right. On the run, overthrows his man.
A little wide there.
Yeah. He was kind of open in the end zone,
He was.
But he was also running out of real estate.
It was one of those throws you got to put it perfectly on the spot.
And that wasn't happening. So it'll be 2nd and 10 from the 19-yard line.
2nd down.
Michael Rowe close to just making monster plays on both sides of the field right now.
He's been taking care of business. Just so close to really making the plays. He's got him on the run.
He's right there.
Yeah, well, he came in the game with a dozen quarterback hurries. All right, Fryer with Bridges. Bridges in the backfield. Fryer dropping back, rolling to his left. Now looking for his right. Rowe.
Excellent job.
Escapes. He escapes it. There's a flag. The throw downfield.
They're going to get Rowe for hands to the face here. It was incidental, but they're probably going to get him for an incidental contact right here.
Yep. Personal foul, face mask.
I wouldn't have. That was a bridge too far for me, Dave. I seen it right here. It was pretty incidental. There was no grab or pull or anything of the such. But such is life.
Yeah, it'll be half the distance.
Mm-hmm.
It's not from the spot of the foul, is it?
I don't believe so.
I wouldn't think
occurred
so.
in the backfield.
Yeah, so it's not going to be spot of the foul. So it's going to be like a 9-yard penalty, but it's still, no.
It's first down.
It's a first down, automatic first down.
That's the biggest killer right here.
So they're going to put the ball on the 9. So it'll be a 10-yard penalty. It'll be a 10-yard penalty. Another penalty. Ugh. So, first and goal from the 9 for the Lions. 4:51 remaining here in the second quarter. Vikings up 21-0. But again, it's not a comfortable 21-0 lead. Fryer rolling the low to his left. It's a pitch to Dre Thomas.
Pachelli got to be careful. They're going to probably,
Yep.
I seen it there also, right out of bounds.
Another late hit.
Got to remain disciplined here. Going to get him on a face mask again, I believe.
It was a face mask? Okay.
I seen it right before they went behind the canopy right there. Just a tough drive. But I tell you what, Loganville putting it together right now.
Yeah. They've been threatening to do that all night long. Fryer.
Yeah, Fryer is dangerous, Dave.
Remember, that first drive, 67-yard drive. 12-play, 67-yard drive. They moved the ball.
Yes.
They just didn't quite move it as much as they needed to.
I did like that play call from them, though. Bit of a quarterback draw fake, and then they pitch it out on the option.
All right, so it's going to be half the distance, as I probably put it at the 4. Where are we putting it here?
Should be at about the 5, honestly. If they go half the distance here. They got him. I think he's marking him right at the 4. Yep, right at the 4 here, Dave.
All right. So this will still be, believe it or not, this is only the 6th play of the drive. There's so many penalties. Yeah, I may have missed one, but it looks like a 6-play drive here. They've just marched it downfield with a lot of help. So here we go. First and goal from the 4.
Pachelli so close to getting off the field multiple times, too.
I know. Well, they can see if they can do it again. They did it 1. They made the stop on the 1 in the first quarter. Can they do it again? Can they keep Loganville off the board? All right, here we go. Let's see. All right. Okay, here we go. First and goal from the 4. Fryer with Bridges in the backfield with him. He keeps it. Off tackle. Did he make it? Did he break the plane? No. Looks like they got marking him down at the 1-yard line. He was hit by 3 or 4 Vikings. So is the mark? Yeah, mark the ball at the 1. So is it the 2 or is it the 2? No, marked at the 2.
Right, right at the 2.
Pickup of 2. Here we go. This time rolling to his right. And Rowe and company.
Ball out.
Fumble. Recovered. Looks like he's recovered in the end zone by
Vikings are
Pachelli.
on it. Wow.
Rowe with the strip. Could not tell who made the strip.
I believe it was Rowe. They were on his side there, heading toward the edge.
Wow. Who came up with the recovery?
I'm not sure if it was.
Was it Pickering?
Yeah, it was one of the safeties back there.
Okay, that probably would have been Pickering, though. Nolan Vaughn and Pickering.
Man, what a clutch turnover for Pachelli there, Dave. They were able to force it. And
the defense doing what it's been doing all year long. It's
pushing and straining, yes.
The big play. So, again, they come up blank. The Lions held out of the end zone. Let's take a break. You're watching Vikings football on Georgia, Alabama Sports Live.
Whether you're building your business or finding your dream home, G2 Real Estate is with you every step of the way. Commercial or residential, our mission is the same, turning your vision into reality.
All right, back at Dynamo Field, Dave. We're here.
I'll tell you what, Vikings starting on their own 20-yard line, but what a defensive stand again.
That was awesome.
That was amazing. The fake bootleg by Sherman throws.
Incomplete, Dave.
Incomplete.
Just there. What a great throw by Sherman, though. Sherman's playing out of his mind right now.
Opening up the playbook, folks. That's
a little bit of the half boot roll. They rolled him out there, Dave. Threw the out route. I mean, just a great.
Yeah, it looked like he was he even a Caps Green there? Well, I'm not sure it's Caps Green or JD, whoever it was close. But they're giving everybody.
It was John Thompson.
Oh, it's Thompson?
Yes.
Okay. The problem with the jerseys is
the wrinkle, 6, 8, 9 gets tough.
Yeah. You should be able to tell Caps Green from John and JD, but still, I mean, it's me. All right, so here we go. 2nd and 10 from the 20. Sherman. The give is to that's
Colvin. We haven't seen Carino on offense much since I've got here, Dave.
No, but he ran him out on defense.
Yeah.
And he came up. He's making a couple big plays.
Yeah,
drive.
Well, you know.
Well, it's Carino. He's going to make.
He's going to get his. Yeah, he's going to get his opportunities.
All right, to the 26. 3rd and 4 from the 26. All right.
Sherman tried to hard count him there. They didn't bite.
Yep. So let's send in another play. Tim Gillespie sends it in. And here we go. Let's get this thing set up. Big play for the Vikings. Oh, fumble. Was it fumbled?
It was. Sherman picked it back up, though. He's running.
There you go. And he may have moved the chains.
He's right on it.
Wow.
He moved it.
Channeling Jack Kemp here.
Second low snap in a row.
Yeah.
Pachelli's got 2 timeouts left. I wouldn't be too mad about him calling one here and just making sure the center and everybody's calmed down and we're good and we can kind of efficiently operate the rest of the way down the field here.
Yep, ball marked in the 30. They picked up 7 on the play, on the fumble.
So I'm telling you, Dave, Sherman, he's on one tonight.
He's on. He's figured this thing out. He's feeling comfortable back there now. This is his team.
Going pistol.
It's his offense.
Now they bring him up.
Carino in the backfield. Take the handoff to Carino. Carino right side. Finds a hole. He gets hit, but he's still driving.
His legs just never stop moving.
No, the line tried to move the pile on top of it. They're probably going to mark it around the 40. That would mean a 7-yard pickup. Nice. A 7-yard gain.
A low to almost stop.
Michael Rowe all the way out here on the boundary.
Here we go. It's on the 41. Pick up a 7.
You got a safety shading him here.
Sherman going up top, looking for Rowe.
Oh! It was there.
Yeah, J.R. Snell doing his best.
It was there. Great throw by Sherman, too. Put it where he could just go up and get it.
I think Snell went up for it, too, and it may have distracted Rowe. Again, Rowe, a first-year football player.
Just went in his line of sight, it'll kind of throw you off a little bit when you're trying to track a ball like that.
Makes it tougher. No question.
But Sherman, he product placement tonight for Sherman. I mean.
Yeah, just about as good as it gets there.
It's like an advertising agent tonight. He's placing it.
All right, so 3rd and 2. The give. That's not going anywhere.
Colvin suffered a loss, man. That's I mean, I've only seen that maybe less than a handful of times all year.
They were set up perfectly for that one. They knew he was going to go that direction, and he did, and didn't go anywhere. So a loss of 1, back to the 40. So that sets up a 4th and 3. So setting up for a Sherman punt, probably.
Yeah, and I assume they'll let some time.
141.
Yeah, they'll let some time roll off and maybe take a timeout and kick it then. We'll see what they decide here.
No reason not to. There's 16 left on the play clock.
Yeah, I would just let it ride.
They got to snap it by 116. We'll see what happens here. Nope.
They went early.
Yep. Sherman, an end-over-end kick.
Oh, falls on the ground.
It was fumbled. The muffed punt.
Man.
The punt was muffed by Dre Thomas. And who fell on it?
Tanner Pickering once again.
Tanner Pickering, man, coming up
I think
big.
he had the last one too, Dave. He had the last one back there in the back of the end zone.
So 2 fumble recoveries by Tanner Pickering. The senior taking care of business, senior free safety. How about that?
Man, I couldn't even get it out of my mouth fast enough, Dave. That punt Sherman let go, that thing was end over end, and it was moving quick. I mean, those are some of the hardest ones to catch. And as we seen, misjudged it, put it on the ground.
So, by the way, Pickering's got 3 fumble recoveries on the year. So with 119, suddenly the Vikings are in business on the Lions' 28-yard line.
See if they try to milk it with the run here a little bit, or they try to get explosive, Dave. One score play here.
Well, giving it to Colvin could be explosive right there. He's tripped up there by Dre Thomas.
He was a shoelace away from 6.
That's a good way of describing his running style to begin with. Pickup of 7, 2nd and 3, 102, 101, clock ticking. Ball on the 21. This time it's Carino. Carino right side. He's hit, brought down.
Right at the line to gain there. Looked like a yard short.
That was a good tackle. That was a good tackle there by Ellis Stewart. So they're at the 19.
They're going to give it straight back to him right here.
3rd and 1. Carino. Oh, it's a give. Give to Carino. Carino taking it to about the 17-yard line. So first down Vikings. They're now in the red zone. So the Vikings calling a timeout to get things together. All right, 32 seconds to go. The way they've been running this thing, what do? You
You want to know what I do? I fake it to Carino, pull it right out of his belly, and then I throw it to Michael Rowe right under the goalpost. Let him run a little bit of a crosser, skinny post right up under the goalpost. Let Sherman just rip it in there right in the back of the end zone. And, that way if Michael Rowe doesn't catch it, nobody catches it, and you clock stops, you get a chance for a couple more here.
Yep. And at some point, even with the time, you still got one timeout.
And you got Jude Arsenault, so you got 3 in hand if you got to have it.
Exactly.
So take a shot.
And keep one other thing in mind. You can still run it too once.
100%.
You can still run it and run.
They still got timeout. They get a first down, clock will stop. They can run for a first down like it's nobody's business.
And they've been running like nobody's business all night long. I mean, between Ellis and Carino and the way that the running game has been great.
Yeah, I think the way Loganville likes to line up, I've seen they've went one safety in the center of the field. If they can get him to bite on this play fake here and just shove one in, which I don't see Michael Rowe on the field, they might try something a little different here.
Yeah.
Last time they were in this kind of range, they went to the the J.D. Davis screen. It was a little bit farther out, but
true that. We'll see what they do. They've got a world of options.
They're right here, double stack right here, Dave. That's kind of a screen formation, if you will.
Remember they scored that touchdown a couple of weeks ago off a stack. It was a triple stack.
Yep.
You're stacking Davis and Thompson. Oh, brother.
Yeah, I think Davis scored that one too. He cut on the Jets.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, here we go. First and 10 from the 17. 32 seconds remaining.
They do go play action.
Sherman going to the end zone. Incomplete. No flag on that one.
Yeah, no flag.
Yeah.
A little uncatchable, but I'm okay with a no call or a call on that one. You want to let them play, let them play.
Yeah,
that's fine.
It could have been a defensive holding one, too.
Yeah.
So, but no go. So it'll be second down and 10.
Clock stops again, 26 on
26 left. He still have a timeout, so there's that.
They got a timeout in the bag here.
All right.
Now they got Michael Rowe out here.
Right.
Trips to the right.
Yeah, let's see where this goes.
See if they.
Sherman, quick out to Davis. Davis down the near sideline. Jukes and, just short of the touchdown.
They're going to mark him out right at the 2 here, and they went to that screen. They brought Michael Rowe out as the lead blocker.
Oh, and the clock stops, by the way. 20 seconds remaining.
Excellent play call there by Pachelli.
All right, 20 seconds remaining. They got a timeout, so bring in the jumbo package. So let's see how this goes. Carino taking the snap. And it's not always going to be Carino either. Here we go. The give is to Zach Ellis, and Ellis powers his way in. Touchdown, Vikings.
Put his helmet right in the sternum of a Loganville defender and just drove his legs for 6 there.
Zach Ellis, his second touchdown of the night. The Vikings opening up a 27-0 lead, and then the extra point attempt from Jude Arsenault coming up. The snap from Wood is good, the hold from Carino is good, and the kick from Arsenault is perfect. So there you go. How about that? The Pachelli Vikings, this is the kind of game they wanted to play. 28-0 here in the waning seconds of the opening half.
They've done a great job.
They have done everything they've wanted to do. Hey, folks, remember now, coming up at the break, the halftime show with Richard Holdridge, presented by the Beck Center. Your home for the latest scores, highlights, and halftime analysis. So the Vikings with another scoring drive. Every time they've gotten their hands on it, they've driven it to the end zone. Except for the one time, but they recovered the fumble on the punt. Do you count that one drive? Come on. Here we go, Sam Cudd getting ready to kick things off.
Yeah, well, they absolutely stole the first portion of the middle 8 here tonight, Dave.
They did. Bridges fumbling it on about the 15-yard line, scooping it up. We'll see if they keep. This time they kept formation. They stayed in the lanes, and they kept Bridges from really advancing it very far. Not brought down at the 23-yard line. 10 seconds remaining. I'm guessing Loganville Does he take a knee at this point, go in and try to figure what's out, or do you just say to heck with it?
I think it's really coach to coach. I mean, I personally would just sling it as far as we could sling it and see what happens. But, I could see just taking a knee and just trying to get in there and figure some things out. And it looks like that's what they're going to do. They're lining up under center here. I haven't seen them do that yet.
Yeah, they're just going to take the knee, take it to the house, and try to figure out what to change. So the first half going into the books, and it's one for the books for the Pacelli Vikings. They have taken care of business and done just about everything they want to do. The Vikings holding a 28-0 lead here in this first-round playoff matchup. All right, we are going to go to a break, and then we'll head over to the Beck Center for the halftime update show with Richard Holdridge. You're watching Vikings football on Georgia, Alabama Sports Live.
Are you looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy-duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready to smile.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. Sprite, obey your thirst.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
As they trickle in, as you are watching the Georgia Alabama Sports Live halftime update show presented by the Beck Center. We'll be right back after this.
What's up, everyone? Thrift Behringer here with Masterwall CEO C. Smithwick. They're one of our first sponsors. We didn't even know what sponsors were 4 years ago when I was doing this off my phone. Thank you so much, C, for your support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Oh, it's something that was needed for so long in the Valley, and me with my history of being a coach and all. Love to support it. You do a great job with that. Even when you were doing it on your phone, it was great.
I appreciate it, man. And again, we wouldn't be able to cover the 50 different high schools and all the different sports without Masterwall and different businesses like yourself. But you're also a coach and now an award-winning author. We have Believer, Bulldog, and Coach. You can get on Amazon right now. You were the winningest basketball coach in Calvary history. What was the mindset behind writing this book?
Well, it's, I kind of treated it as a ministry, and I treat our business as a ministry. Loved what I did as a coach, working with those young guys and trying to set an example and point them in the right direction, and kind of do the same thing with business. So, you got to build it with a lot of good people around you, the right support group, and once again, I call it a ministry because that's the way I see it.
You can get this award-winning book right now on Amazon, and it's going to tell the whole story of C. Smithwick from being an award-winning coach and a Hall of Famer and having the court named after him and then building this incredible business. I can't wait to dive into it, Coach.
Good. Hope you enjoy it. It's about never giving up. So that's what a coach needs to know. It's what an entrepreneur needs to know.
The name of it is Believer Bulldog Coach right now on Amazon. And thank you again to Steve Smithwick and Matt Wolf for their support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Thanks for having me.
And welcome back to the Georgia Alabama Sports Live halftime update show presented by the Beck Center. I'm live here at my house due to Halloween with the kids trick-or-treating. I want to thank Roger Beck for allowing me to do this halftime show remotely from the house, a special Halloween edition. I hope everybody out there is being safe, trick-or-treating. Hopefully you got the trick-or-treating in early so you could head out to the stadium to watch some great high school football, and that's exactly what we have had so far. The last regular season week in the high school football season, and we are just keeping the scores coming. The game you're watching right now, Pachelli leading Loganville. This is the first round of the GIAA playoffs. The winner will take on Brookstone in the second round next week. Over up I-185, we have had such a great contest as Sandy Creek leads Troup County 28-17. This has been a back-and-forth game. Troup County took the 17-14 lead, and then Sandy Creek rattled off 14 unanswered points, including a bomb right before the half. And that Latimer kid is just absolutely fantastic. We've had a touchdown run from Garrison Edwards, Davis Monkus with a big touchdown, and this is the reason why these are the two top teams in 3A, in my opinion. One of the top games in the state of Georgia, and Troup County does get the ball to start the second half. I expect this game to be a back-and-forth game between two powerhouses in the 3A classification. All right, let's take a look at in the third quarter down at Otis Spencer Stadium. Spencer, we know they're going to be in the playoffs. We don't know where they're going to be. They lead Hardaway 48-6. They're trying to go to 6-4 on the season. Still don't have a score update at Kinnett Stadium. Shaw and Jordan, I believe this is in the third quarter now, and I'm trying to get a score update from somebody that I know that might be at the game. We'll try to keep you posted. Shaw trying to pick up their third win of the season. Jordan trying to get their first win in over 5 years. All right, Russell County, they lead Beauregard 14-0, and we're trying to get a better score update on that one. And we also have Northside taking on Central Carrollton. And I know that Hometown Sports Media is doing the game over there. I might give my guy Billy Lindahl a shout-out to try to get a score update on that one. Glenwood is up on the road taking on Sylacauga, and still need a score update on that. Let's take a look at the Thursday night action. The Carver Tigers go to a perfect 10-0 on the season as they defeat Kendrick 42-0. An indominant performance. Carver, a perfect record in the first year of head coach Jarvis Jones, and they are off to the playoffs. They don't know who they're going to play or what seed they're going to be. The bracket should come out Sunday or Monday, and we should find out if Carver is worthy of an overall number one seed. There's still some great teams in 2A that are worthy of the overall number one seed, like Carver of Atlanta, Morgan County, if they can beat Callaway tonight. I definitely want to take a look at that game to see what's going on over there. But Carver trying to go back-to-back as state champions in the 2A classification. Another state championship contender, in my opinion, is Sumter County. They end up beating Columbus 48-3, and it was a 4-touchdown performance day by Ishmael Jones. Several touchdowns to Amari Woodard, to Dice. It was just, Curse had a scoop and score. I mean, it was just an overall performance by Sumter County. They go to 9-1, and they're going to host a playoff game at home. And I think this Sumter County team can make it to the semifinals or even the state championship. Who knows? We could get that Sumter County Carver state championship rematch. That's a possibility, but we'll see what happens with Sumter County. The upset of the night, Calvary Christian, the 10 seed. They were going into the playoffs with a 5-game losing streak. They were the last team in the GIAA that made the playoffs. They knock off Bethlehem Christian 30-28. They were down 28-17 in this game. Jamar Williams had a pick 6. He also had a big touchdown run. And the Calvary Christian Knights advance to the second round of the GIAA playoffs, where they will face the number 1 overall seed, Stratford Academy. So just keep it posted. I'm going to try to get these score updates as much as I can. Oh, by the way, LaGrange actually beat Upson Lee last night, so they improved to 8-2. And we had a lot of Thursday night games last night. I'm not sure, maybe it's because it's Halloween, but a lot of teams decided they wanted to play on Thursday rather than Friday. But we will keep you posted with all the games that are happening in and around the Chattahoochee Valley. We're going to step aside, take another break, and when we come back, we're going to have more halftime update for you as you're watching the Georgia Alabama Sports Live Halftime Update Show presented by the Beck Center. And we'll be right back after this.
What's up, everyone? Thrift Behringer here with Masterwall CEO C. Smithwick. They're one of our first sponsors. We didn't even know what sponsors were 4 years ago when I was doing this off my phone. Thank you so much, C, for your support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Oh, it's something that was needed for so long in the Valley, and me with my history of being a coach and all. Love to support it. You do a great job with that. Even when you were doing it on your phone, it was great.
I appreciate it, man. And again, we wouldn't be able to cover the 50 different high schools and all the different sports without Masterwall and different businesses like yourself. But you're also a coach and now an award-winning author. We have Believer, Bulldog, and Coach. You can get on Amazon right now. You were the winningest basketball coach in Calvary history. What was the mindset behind writing this book?
Well, it's, I kind of treated it as a ministry, and I treat our business as a ministry. Loved what I did as a coach, working with those young guys and trying to set an example and point them in the right direction, and kind of do the same thing with business. So, you got to build it with a lot of good people around you, the right support group, and once again, I call it a ministry because that's the way I see it.
You can get this award-winning book right now on Amazon, and it's going to tell the whole story of C. Smithwick from being an award-winning coach and a Hall of Famer and having the court named after him and then building this incredible business. I can't wait to dive into it, Coach.
Good. Hope you enjoy it. It's about never giving up. So that's what a coach needs to know. It's what an entrepreneur needs to know.
The name of it is Believer, Bulldog Coach, right now on Amazon. And thank you again to C. Smithwick and Maxwell for their support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Thanks for having me.
At Planet Fitness, there's strength in numbers. The number of different workouts to do.
1, 2, 3. Woo!
Different clubs to do it in. Friends to do it with.
Looking good, everybody. Yeah, we are.
And the number of ways to recover from it all.
You got this, come on.
And it all adds up to one membership. The Planet Fitness Black Card. Access any location, bring a friend anytime, and recover in the Black Card Spa.
One more, everybody.
We're all strong on this planet. Planet Fitness.
Whether you're building your business or finding your dream home, G2 Real Estate is with you every step of the way. Commercial or residential, our mission is the same, turning your vision into reality. With experience, insight, and a commitment to your success, we're more than brokers, we're your partners. G2 Real Estate, building futures one property at a time.
What's up, everyone? Thrift Behringer here, and I am with Terry Johnson and Terry Johnson Agency, one of the first sponsors I ever had when I started this endeavor over 4 years ago when I was doing it off my phone. I want to say thank you so much for believing in our vision of being able to serve the community, shine a light on all these athletes, all these programs. And Terry Johnson Agency, they've been serving the community for over 40 years. Home, auto, life, church. Terry Johnson's been helping my family and me specifically. He's my insurance agent. I want to say thank you so much for your support.
Thank you, Thrift, and I appreciate the opportunity that you gave me 4 years ago to come on board and to be an initial sponsor with you. And it's just been a good association with you and a pleasure to work with you, and look forward to a long association even further down the road.
No doubt about it. Again, serving the community for many years. You need a quote today, give them a call. Jeremy Crosby, his daughter Brooke, and of course, Mr. Terry. They're going to make you feel at home. They're going to take care of you. He's my insurance agent. It's Terry Johnson Agency, big supporter of Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. Sprite, obey your thirst.
Are you looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy-duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
Hello, everybody. This is DJ Jones with the Sports Visions Morning Show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Visions Morning Show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Visions Morning Show, and download the Sports Visions radio app right now in your app store today.
Sports Vision 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to Zaxby's for their continued partnership with us for over the last couple years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location, being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's for our continued partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
And we're back at Diamond Field for the second half of this GIAA Class 4A first-round playoff matchup. The Pachelli Vikings are dominating Loganville Christian 28-0, except it doesn't quite feel that dominating, does it?
It really doesn't. I mean, you've seen, Loganville's got a real explosive offensive just kind of weaponry there. I mean, between Bridges and the quarterback, I mean, they've done a great job. They just have come under fire from Pachelli at the right times. I mean, they've been very clutch. Pachelli has kind of punching the ball loose, getting a couple of turnovers there late in the first half. Really kind of a 14-point swing leading into halftime there if you think about it, Dave. But, Loganville goes in, fumbles. Pachelli comes back, drives it down the field. They got a punt. Then Loganville muffs the punt, and then Pachelli cashes it in. And
the thing is the numbers. Pachelli, 35 plays, 292 yards. That's dominant. Loganville Christian, 23 plays, 142 yards. But it doesn't really illustrate how dangerous
they're millimeters away every play,
Yeah, every play. They're that close to turn it into something. And Pachelli has come up big when they've had to. As for the scoring, 10-13 in the first quarter, the opening drive. Cam Carino, a 45-yard touchdown run to make it 7-0. And then early in the second quarter, Zach Ellis with a 20-yard touchdown run to make it 14-zip. And then the next possession, this is the first three possessions. Remember, Loganville Christian had the ball almost the entire first quarter and came up short, 1 yard short from scoring. And then it was another big pass from Dustin Sherman to J.D. Davis, 58-yard score, 21-0. And then with just 17 seconds remaining in the half, Zach Ellis' second touchdown run of the night, a 2-yard power run.
They found something. They have found something with that package there, Dave.
They have. They get everybody out there. They're running basically what the one thing they do is they take Damian Hill and run him as the H-back. And Damian's a big dude. Damian's 6'1", 300, okay? And one of these days they may have to give it to Damian.
They might have to give it to him. They may have to go fullback power to him there.
I mean, do the refrigerator thing. But they're taking care of business. They've done it in just fine fashion. I mean, there's not much else you can do here. Now the whole point is to get out of this. Again, Loganville Christian's dangerous. You look at 20-0 and go, no. Every single play, you're right. Every
it's
single
right
play,
there.
They're like one broken tackle away from taking it in. And they got stopped twice, once on the 2 because of a fumble, and once on the 1 on a 4th down. So this could very easily have been. This very easily could be a tie game.
They're getting the ball back here, Dave. So I mean, this is like kind of their final shot of kind of asserting themselves back into this game. So let's see if they can kind of drive down the field and make something happen here. I mean, I know they got to be feeling some pressure on them here.
Yep.
At the start of this.
If Pachelli can stop them and turn around and score again, then you got 35, and then you start talking about running clocks. And then that basically is it. This is not over. I'm pretty sure Smitty Grider said, do not take your foot off the gas.
Yeah, I can tell you what he said. He said 0-0. I'm sure he said that many times.
I guarantee you. All right.
Don't look at the scoreboard.
No way. All right, Sam Cutt about to kick things off. The sophomore will be booting it deep, possibly deep. My guess is he's going to be kind of careful. Back deep for the Lions, Braylon Griffin and Dre Thomas. I'm not sure it's Braylon Griffin. He took that shot they had. I'm not sure he's been back out there. Here's Cutt's kick. He kind of boots it short. Fair catch called on about the 27-yard line. That was by Ellis Stewart. So the Lions will get things started on their own 27 or 28. Yeah, we'll call it. Looks like okay, they're marking it on the 28-yard line. So they'll have decent position to get things started.
If I'm Loganville, I'm coming out here right now. I'm going to go max protect and try and get a one-on-one shot and score as quickly as possible. Just try and be explosive here and claw your way back into this game.
If they break through, then I mean there's a big psychological barrier. You're talking about getting that first touchdown. And Colin Fryer at quarterback, again, dangerous.
Pachelli look like they may bring, and they do bring both linebackers.
Instead, that's the first straight-up handoff I've seen all night long. Give to Andrew Bridges. Bridges off left tackle. Picks up a little chunky yardage there.
Yeah, that's a good little run. He ran tough.
Pick up 5. Yeah, I mean, I have not seen a straight-up handoff all night long from the Lions.
That gets them in a good second and medium here, Dave.
Yep.
Opens it up for them.
Yeah, 2nd and 5, and suddenly the playbook opens a little more. Fryer with Bridges in the backfield. Dropping back, rolling left. Under pressure, as always. Throwing on the run. It's caught. Red Howard making the tackle immediately. But the pass to Dre Thomas will move the chains, a pickup of 6.
Fryer, big no-no there, throwing back across your body, but ball completed, chains moved. I think the coaches may be willing to look the other way on that one.
Well, at this point, whatever works,
you
works.
got to keep working.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for Loganville Christian on their own 39-yard line. We're 1 minute into the third quarter here.
I haven't seen them lined up like this yet, Dave. 2 backs beside them.
They've done that off and on. This time the fullback, the H-back, T.J. Lockett, getting the handoff. Lockett picking up some yardage. Lockett came into the game. He'd only had 10 carries all year, but 147 yards on those 10 carries.
Well, he's got a neck roll. And when you see a guy with a neck roll, you give him the ball, you might want to get out of his way. I mean,
yeah,
neck roll guys are violent guys.
Yep. And remember, he's also the middle linebacker.
Like Mike Allstott.
There you go. All right, 2nd and 4. Keeper by Fryer. Straight up taken off. Came close. He almost got through. He got tripped up.
And there we go again, Dave. Just another play where he's, I mean, what did I say? A shoelace away from just taking it for 6.
Yep.
Pachelli straining, though, getting the extra effort.
Yeah, gain at 8. That sets up the 1st and 10 from the 46 again. Fryer.
Man, powerful run there. Oh, ball's down. They marked him down.
Oh, did he let go? Did he put the ball on the ground?
They marked him down, I believe. Yeah, they did. He was marked down.
Okay.
Where the ball came out.
So there you go.
Would have been a huge turnover for Pachelli if they were able to get that.
Yeah, they're running tempo now. Ball on the 34-yard line. It was pickup of 8.
They got a one-on-one here on our side of the field, Dave. I see the coaches checking the Fryer. I wonder if they see it too. They slide the back over maybe for protection reasons, unbalanced on that side right there.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with this. The give is to Bridges. Bridges trying to go right side. Well, I was going to say not happening. He got hit, and he managed to lunge forward.
He went 3-point stance there, Dave, able to keep himself up. Good effort by Bridges.
Great effort. Pick up a 3.
The Loganville's not giving up. They're not going to quit.
Yep. Pick up of 2. It's a ball on the 36. Excuse me, ball on the 32. 2nd and 8 from the 32. Fryer with Bridges in the backfield. Dropping back, looking to throw. Fryer going deep. Double coverage.
Almost picked off there.
Who was back there? Red Howard
that was number 2.
Yeah, Red Howard's back there.
Yeah.
And
it wasn't Tanner. Is it number 5, Dave? I'm trying to
Cordell Thomas.
Cordell Thomas.
Yeah, the other. Yeah. Incomplete. So it'll be 3rd and 8. Big play here. This is still 4 down. At this point,
this is 4 down territory. You got to go every time. You have no choice.
Yeah, there's going to be no punting.
The way Pachelli is operating, you got to go. And you got to go now, honestly.
Yeah, if the Lions don't get on the board, then it's close. All right, Fryer, keeper, right side, left side. He is, and he puts the ball on the ground. Did he? Who came up with it? I think it bounced back up into Fryer's hands.
Oh, he did. That was.
It took one hop and
Fryer, and I'm not sure if it was Tanner Pickering or another defender in there in the pile, but they both had a hand on that ball as it bounced back off the turf.
Yeah, pickup of 3. Ball marked at the 29. Line against 24, so it's gonna be 4th and 5. 4th and 5 for the Lions. Big play for the Vikings.
Going empty. You got to leave it in Fryer's hands here.
Yeah.
Let him take a couple of reads and just take off for 5 if he can get it. You got to have it.
Easily. He's got the speed, we know.
Absolutely.
Back to pass, looking, rolling. Under pressure, takes off. He manages to throw it. Almost picked off. Doesn't matter. Honestly, it was 4th down. But it's kind of a pride thing.
It is.
It's like, I had that in my hands. Oh.
Stat sheet lives forever, Dave.
Yeah. Red Howard almost had the pick. All right, don't forget, if you can't get enough high school football, you got to tune in to the GIAA High School Scoreboard Show tonight on the GIAA Facebook page and GIAA.tv. Hosted by Richard and Thrift and presented by the Beck Center. They'll have every score from around the entire state of Georgia. Check it out. All right, Vikings taking over on downs.
You can only assume they're going to go run heavy this drive here and try to just start bleeding this thing away.
Yeah, just run that clock.
Mm-hmm.
And they give up the middle.
Another low snap, something they need to look at there.
Yeah, Jake Wood's got to work on that one. His snaps on the punts and the kickoffs and on the special
Well, he's been great all season. He's just been a tick off tonight.
Yeah. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 from the 29-yard line. 33-32. So figure the snap's going to come at about 7:20.
Yep.
You want to milk as much clock as you can. On the other hand, you also don't want to take your foot off the gas. There's a fine line to walk in there.
Definitely. And you definitely don't want to get all these procedural penalties like you did in the first half. That's gonna,
DJ Colvin, left side, big run. I think he moved the chains on that one.
Right there, yeah, they did.
Nicely done.
Great run by Colvin.
DJ Colvin finding that spot in the left. He is so good at letting his blockers develop the holes, and then boom.
I mean, his pupils must be like bionic or something.
I know.
He can see into the mist, Dave.
Does not get much better than that. We've got somebody shaking up on the play. So let's take a Jack Houston injury timeout here. You're watching Vikings football on Georgia, Alabama Sports Live. Back to Diamond Field here. And Peter John Olotu was injured for Loganville Christian. He is now walking slowly off the field. He goes both ways. This is a team with a limited roster and a limited number of linemen. So losing him, even if he's just shaking up and gets back in there, it's a really big deal for the Lions.
Just glad to see him up and moving around there.
Yeah. Don't want to see anybody get injured. He's going off really slowly. Hey, it gets rough out there.
Yeah, he's a big guy. You know what they say. Bigger you are, the harder you fall.
That's true.
I can attest to that, Dave.
He has probably been out there almost every play of the game. Probably the first time he's come off the field.
These guys, they lay it all out on the line, Loganville. And I mean, Kylan Fryer's been playing, safety all night also.
Yeah.
So, a lot of these guys.
Yeah, total respect for Loganville Christian.
A lot of guts out of them.
Lots of guts, lots of talent. No quit in them at all. And when you have limited numbers, everybody's got to take care of business. And they have been. It just hasn't shown on the scoreboard. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Give to, that is Landon Doan, the freshman, getting some playing time there. Nice run by the freshman. He's going to be a good one.
He is going to. We've seen him get some carries earlier this year. We've seen him get a little bit of burn. And they got him in the tank. They got him coming around the mountain next year. It's going to be a good one.
Oh, yeah. Pickup of 9 on the play, setting up a 2nd and 1.
And I'll tell you what, Dave. I mean, these Loganville guys are tough. I mean, you ever been to Loganville? I mean, if you was to get hurt out there, you know, the ambulance might not make it to you before your time's come. So you got to be a little tough out there.
There you go. All right, 2nd and 1. Ball on the 49 of the Vikings. Here's Conovan Colvin. Colvin, left side, picking up the first. Moving the chains. Keeping the clock going. We're at 6.5 now in the third quarter. Vikings would love to get in the end zone. They want to talk. The big talk is, how about some moving clock, people? All right, so they're now in Lions territory on the 48, 1st and 10. And Landon Doan comes on in again, replacing Colvin. I don't think we're going to see Cam Carino rest of the night.
No, I mean, you're moving forward here in the playoffs. You got to keep Cam healthy here.
Yep, and he gets landed some snaps here. That's not a bad thing at all. He's a good athlete. He's a freshman. Good work ethic, too.
Yes.
1st and 10. Sherman back to pass, going up top, looking for J.D. Davis. Davis the catch. Touchdown, Vikings.
Great catch by J.D. Davis.
Wow.
What a well of a game he's had tonight, Dave. I mean, just absolute warrior.
What a perfect pass.
I mean, they had J.D. Davis and Michael Rowe coming open on this side here. And Dustin Sherman just had to pick his shot, and he picked it. He let it fly. Great game by Sherman tonight.
In stride, too. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that.
He's doing everything that Coach Grinders asked him to put his team in a position to win tonight. Dustin Sherman, excellent performance.
All right, extra point attempt. Bad punt. It was a bad snap.
Oh.
Did he get it?
He did.
Oh, the snap was off. Carino got it down. Jude Arsenault had to break because
the streak's over,
The
Dave.
streak is over. It's his first missed extra point of the season. Not his fault.
Cam Carino did all he could. I mean, handling that snap and getting it back up. Just messed up Arsenault's rhythm a little bit, and he kind of had to hesitate, and he lost all momentum there.
Yeah, and he almost made it.
Right there at the crossbar.
He was kicking it with absolutely no momentum at all, just flat-footed. I mean, you kick it that far flat-footed. He's a good soccer player, but
I know it's fall, but that was a Charlie Brown moment right there.
It was. So the Vikings up to a 34-0 lead. We're close to getting the running clock going now, which the Vikings would love to see. Now at this point, if you're Pachelli, you just want to get out of here.
Yeah,
no injuries.
No injuries, nothing crazy. You just want to kill some clock and call it a day. I don't see the clock running, though. Is that a thing that's going to happen, Dave?
I think it'll be after this possession.
Or they'll have to let Loganville try to respond. And
yes.
Okay.
All right. The kickoff taken as a fair catch. So Loganville will start off on their own 30-yard line. This is their one shot. If they don't come back and score, I think the running clock happens. Yep. I'm okay with that. I got to tell you, it's gotten a little colder out here. When the game started, it was 58 degrees. And felt pretty good. I mean,
Just had a little bit of the radiance from the sun around, you know.
Yeah. And right now, technically, it says it's 53 degrees. It says it's only dropped 5 degrees. I'm going to call no on that. It's a lot colder than that, folks. All right, here we go. Give up the middles. T.J. Lockett. Picking up some solid yardage on that one.
T.J. Lockett.
Yeah,
neck roll in action once again.
I know. Fullback, H-back, whatever you want to call him. He's a tough dude. Picks up 7. He picked up 7 the last time.
He hits the hole hard.
Yeah. You better be ready. He's going to be the one delivering the blow. All right, so 2nd and 3 on the 37-yard line of the Lions. Lockett now set up an H-back spot. Fryer, it's a straight-up give to Bridges. Bridges picking up the first down.
I mean, they've done some good work with the run game here late, but, man, Dave, it is way too late in the game for that now, you know.
Yep. So that'll set up the first down. All the way to the 44, so that was a pick up 7 yards. Another 7-yard gain. So here we go. 1st and 10 from the 44. Fryer dropping back, looking to throw. He's on the roll, on the run.
Oh,
just overthrows Dre Thomas. He was open.
He is trying his hardest to make a play.
Flag on the field.
I think we're going to get I seen Loganville Lion kind of just laid on a Pachelli defender after they finished the block. You know, you can't just continue to lay on them.
Yeah.
Ref's going to get you for that.
Yep.
Pretty much every time.
Yeah, by the way.
They give you a couple seconds to get up. If you don't start the process, they're going to go ahead and throw it.
Yep. Peter Gianalotu is not in the ballgame. Austin Davis has moved into his right guard slot.
Well, actually see Lotu on the sideline over there with his helmet on. Looks like he may try to come back, but just glad to see him up and going for now.
Well, he's a senior too.
Yes.
I mean, so this is
his last hurrah right here.
Exactly. Davis is also a senior, so it's kind of his last hurrah as well. So they may let him in there, get him some playing time here. All right. So 1st and 20 after the penalty. Fryer keeps it, tries to go up the middle, nothing doing.
Fryer on the keeper.
So no gain on the play.
Danley on the stop.
Senior Jack Danley making the tackle. So here we go, 2nd and 20. I think it's starting to get to Loganville.
2nd down.
Vikings, again, trying to finish it off. 4:01, 4 minutes remaining now here in the third quarter. Don't forget, we'll have our Alex Squiddy All-State Good Hands Player of the Game when things wrap up. It's going to be a tough one.
It is going to be a tough one, but I got one. I got one way I'm leaning right now, Dave. We'll see how you feel about it here.
We will discuss it. All right, Fryer on the roll. Under pressure, he manages to get the pass away.
That's
completed.
insane.
He was out of bounds though. Almost not quite. Looking for Brady Johnson.
Fryer just giving it everything he's got.
Yeah, Keon Williams was chasing him around back there. Keon trying to pick up sack at least number 7. I don't know if he's had any tonight. There's been a lot of that going on. Williams has played a good ball game. All right, so that sets up a 3rd and 20 on the 34-yard line. Loganville trying to get something going. Vikings with this 34-0 lead, but it still doesn't feel like a 34-0 lead. All right, the pitch to Brady Johnson on the reverse.
Pachelli did an excellent job staying home on that. That was like number 3. I'm trying to get the number. He's in the pile right now.
Well, it's Brady.
That's Tanner Pickering. And
Pickering 4, yeah. Pickering's had himself a big game. Yep. So it's 4th and 20. They're going to punt. They really don't have much choice.
They got to punt. I mean, it is what it is. No shame in Loganville's performance. I mean, they've laid it all out there.
They've done what they can.
Yeah.
And so Nathan Stewart set up the punt. John Thompson set way back.
Almost got a hand on it, did Ellis.
Yep. Short punt. And it hits at just a little bit past midfield. So Pachelli will open up this next drive inside about the 42 or so. All right, 2:52 remaining here in the third quarter. Let's take a break. You're watching Vikings football on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
From the 45-yard line.
Yeah, I want to go Sherman, Dave. What do you think?
All right, back. 2:52 remaining here in the third quarter. Pachelli up 34-0. They're starting on their own 45-yard line. Dustin Sherman, the handoff to Landon Doan, the freshman, right side, finding a couple holes, picking up some nice yardage, getting his chance to play.
Yeah, good run by Doan. And Pachelli does a really good job of scheming these runs up to kind of give their running back options on, which alley they want to take. There's cutback alleys, kind of a bit of a pin and pull kind of scheme they got going on here, and it creates some good lanes for them, especially off tackle.
And Doan picks the spots really well too. He's not your average freshman. Pickup of 8 on the play, 2nd and 2, and Doan doing it again. Hit, and keeps churning, and I think he got the first down.
Yeah, good vision again. I mean, you can see that that's coached. You know, that's a really big point of emphasis. They work on that a lot in this running back room here.
Uh-oh. Liam Lurch.
Liam Lurch, a little ginger right there.
Yeah, coming up, that looks like his right ankle got twinged a little bit.
He's hustling off. That's good.
Yeah, get him out of there. Coming in to replace him is Max Harrell, the junior. Get Liam over there. They'll get some, might be his knee, might be his ankle, who knows. The trainers will get working with him. All right, 1st and 10 from the 44.
Got a flag here.
Flag there. There wasn't anything happening on that play. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage at best. But Laundry in the back, it's probably going to be a hold. Just guessing from the where it got tossed. Yeah, holding. Yep, holding call on the Vikings. So they'll push it back into Viking territory, back to about the 46-yard line, and set up a first and 20. 1:41 remaining. Clock stopped. I don't know if they go to the. I don't know when they're going to start doing a running clock. It might be at the beginning of the fourth.
Maybe
quarter.
they could be in the fourth. Yeah.
Yeah. So here we go. Vikings 1st and 20 on their own 46-yard line.
I see Lurch back up and moving around. Just something to keep your eye on here as Pachelli moves farther into the playoffs.
He's walking better, too. I don't think he'll be back in. I would not. I don't think I'd put him back in. The run, not much doing. There wasn't much to get on that one. The left side run by Doan, there really was no openings or anything else. He picked up a couple. Lots of whistles.
I think we got a timeout.
Oh, no, we got another injury.
No, we got
Yep. Somebody injured from the Lions. So let's take a Jack Houston injury timeout. You're watching Vikings football on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And back at Diamond Field, 1:07 and rolling here in the third quarter. Vikings, a 34-0 lead, setting up on a 2nd and 18 from the 48-yard line. Dustin Sherman dropping back, under pressure, rolling, manages to get the pass away to DJ Colvin. It goes wide. He had a couple of players hanging on him, most notably Ben Watkins. But he managed to get away for an incomplete pass, does not take the sack. So that'll set up a third and 18. Yeah, 3rd and 18 from the 48. Having to do this math is tough. It's too cold for me to take my shoes off to do the real math, okay?
You got to keep your hands in your pockets. Can't be counting the digits tonight.
I know. All right, 51 seconds remaining. Clock is stopped. Sherman dropping back, looking across the middle.
Sherman's
going
in
up
that mode.
top. Who's got this one? Mike Lowe. Mike Rowe tipped it. He set it up as a tip and fell incomplete. Jason Davis was back there too. He threw in a triple coverage, but he's throwing to 5 guys. 3 of them are wearing white, 2 of them wearing red. Nothing doing on all that, so it'll be 4th down. And the Vikings will punt it away.
Good time in the game, though. Just try to take another shot to Rowe and just lab that a little bit. I mean, each rep he gets, he's going to get a little better. So
yeah, might as well. You got to get him out there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Sherman's setting up the punt. Good snap this time. Getting it away. There was under pressure. Fair catch called for on about the 19-yard line. So 38 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Fair catch was definitely the smart move by Evan Brigman.
To my math, Dave, that's only the second punt Pachelli's had tonight.
It is.
And the one they got back.
I know.
On the muff, so.
Yeah, that time they hung on to it. They're going to start out on the 19-yard line. And we'll see if they go to the running clock in the fourth quarter. Vikings, 34-0. Solidly in command of this thing, and now it's just a matter of getting it done and then starting to turn their attention to next week to
what a showdown.
Yeah.
What a showdown. Thrift, if you can hear me, pencil me in. If they're going to be a Brookstone, go ahead and pencil me in for that one.
All right, here we go. Kyler Fryer with two running backs back there. Fryer faking a handoff, dropping back, setting up a little middle screen. They picked up some yardage. Not a bad play. I mean, they need a lot more than that, but it worked. Andrew Bridge is picking up some yardage.
I mean, they're still trying. I mean, I got to give it to these Loganville guys, but, I mean, you can see it from up here. I mean, they are slap exhausted right now, Dave.
Well, they're playing both
ways. Playing both ways against this uber physical Pachelli team.
Yep, and you only got 25 guys who are dressed out, so, yep. All right, Fryer set up again. Lockett and Bridges back there. This time to give to Lockett. And the neck roll running back, dude.
You got to make a business decision. When you're going to tackle him, you got to think about it for a second. Do I really want to do this?
It definitely challenges your want to. All right, folks. 3 quarters are in the books. Let's take a break. You're watching Vikings football on Georgia, Alabama Sports Live.
Are you looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy-duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready to smile.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to Zaxby's for their continued partnership with us for over the last couple of years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location, being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's for our continued partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
And back at Diamond Field, picking things up here as the fourth quarter gets underway. Loganville Christian's Lion Fryer with a keeper, the quarterback running downfield, making a big gain. They're trailing 34-0. They're just trying to get something going here. Brought down by Tanner Pickering in Vikings territory.
Good run by Fryer. Got to see that speed out in the field right there.
25-yard pickup to the 38. First and 10 from the 38. 11:33-32. Fryer, a keeper straight up the middle. No attempts to even give it to anybody, but that was going nowhere.
Damian Hill with the tackle there.
Damian Hill got a hold of him and not going to let him go.
And that Pachelli has just
lost one.
They've done an excellent job just scheming up tonight. Their pass rush, Dave, kind of staying under kind of a disciplined pass rush to not let Fryer just get insanely loose on them.
And he still got loose.
And they still had him. He still had a few Houdini moments, but they've done a real good job containing him in the middle of the field.
Yeah, they knew they got to play lane football against him. All right, Fryer back to pass. Looking. Scrambling.
This is where you got to worry right here.
And he gets away from Keon, and he manages to
yeah.
There's a flag coming down. I don't know who's going to get that one. Whether it's going to.
I think they're going to get a chop block on Lockett there because he's out of the tackle box. Is my guess.
Yeah, because Uriah Mazik was trying to. Yep, they're calling it holding.
Yeah,
Uriah Mazik was in a position to stop Fryer, and Lockett put a block on him. But
it was a block.
Yeah, it's kind of not the block you want. So you're going to have to backing it up to the 49-yard line. Yeah, unless they're going to. Is this going to be a spot of the spot foul, or is it going to go back? We'll see. Let's see if they push it back to the 49. I think it's going to push back to the 49. 10:32 left now. Nope.
No,
Spot of the foul.
It
was a spot foul. So the ball back to the 41. So it will be 2nd and 13. 2nd and 13 from the 41-yard line for the Lions. Empty backfield. Fryer looking. Again, under pressure on the run. Throwing on the run. A great pass.
It was.
Finding Lane Minert on the pickup for the first down.
Fryer, I mean, he's done a good job tonight, David, just keeping his eyes downfield.
He has a pickup of 21 yards. Ball down to 20, 1st and 10 for the Lions. They're trying to get something in the end zone here. 10 minutes remaining in the ball game. Again, Fryer looking to throw again under pressure, again eluding the rush. He heaves it upfield. It is caught to Minert again, Lane Minert.
There's Michael Rowe once again, just a fingertip on Fryer, but couldn't quite get him down. Michael Rowe, excellent job with his first moves, kind of off the edge with his pass rush, but kind of got to tamp down a little bit as he gets to the quarterback. Overran Fryer a little bit there.
A pickup of 15 or pickup of 14 on that to the 6. 1st and goal from the 6. Fryer rolling to his right, again being chased. And Zach Ellis bringing him down in the backfield, but there is a flag back in the end zone.
Zach Ellis playing with his hair on fire on defense tonight.
Yep. Let's see who held who back in the end zone. Offensive or defensive holding? Defensive holding on Pachelli.
I did not see it. I was locked in on Fryer there.
Yeah, because I seen Zach Ellis hone in on him, but yeah.
It was right back there at that pylon. They threw that holding flag.
Yeah, so that's going to be a half the distance. It's about the 3-yard line. It'll set up, and it's a first. Is it an automatic first down here in high school?
I believe it is.
Okay.
Yes, they have marked it first down, yeah.
All right, so it's a 1st and goal from the 3. Lions knocking on the door. They want to get rid of that 0 if nothing else. It's a pride.
Nobody ever wants to ride home with a goose egg on the board. You know, them rides ain't fun.
Also, that would stop the rolling clock. I don't think we've gone to a rolling clock yet anyway. So
no, it has stopped a few times. But.
Yeah. So here we go. Fryer, keeper, left side, looking for and finds the end zone touchdown.
Just physical by Fryer there, just giving it everything he's got. We got a Viking down. I'm trying to see who it is. All of these guys are important here making this playoff run. You want to see him get up, and he does.
Shake it up a little bit, but
looks like that's DeMontez Howard again.
Red's taking a couple of shots here in the last few minutes. He was out for a good chunk of the season, got hurt in the opener.
Going to need all hands on deck. Yeah, you're going to need all hands on deck next week, though, Dave, heading over to Brookstone trying to get revenge from a few weeks ago.
Yeah, Nathan Stewart lining up the extra point out of the hold of Brody Hahn. Evan Brigman is the long snapper for the Lions. Yeah, Red Howard coming off the field, taking off his helmet. Yep. He's hurting a little bit.
They're going to call it a day for old Red.
Yeah,
tonight.
He needs to be out of there. DeMontez, sit down, man.
He's done an excellent job today.
He's had a good night. All right, here's the kick. Snap, hold, kick, and yes.
Pachelli firing off, trying to block that extra point. I mean, they're playing hard to the final whistle here tonight, Dave.
They're not quitting at all. So, Kylan Fryer taking it into the end zone on a 3-yard run. So now the Lions are on the board 34-7. It's out of reach, of course, but
not a goose egg.
It's not a goose egg.
Not a goose egg.
It's a pride thing. This is a good program, a good ball club. Not a lot of numbers, but they've got the talent, and they've shown what they can do. They've been very close to really hurting the Vikings.
Yes.
More than one occasion.
They got a lot of heart, that's for sure.
No question about it. Now the Vikings want to get out of here and just get it done with nobody else getting banged up. Got a couple of guys in Lurch and Howard a little bit dinged up. Nothing major from what it appears, but, let's not go there. All right, Nathan Stewart getting ready to kick things off. Setting up deep, Nolan Vaughn and probably John Thompson, right? I think it is.
It is.
It's a problem with the wrinkled uniforms. 6 and 9, I can't tell. I had problems with that last year, too. All right, kick. Taken at about the 18-yard line. brought up field. Nice return there. Almost broke it loose.
He was trying to get it back to this left edge here.
Oh, Uriah Mazik. Yeah. Uriah last year, played a little wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
He's been incredibly good on defense this year. But Uriah, you can see his eyes light up. Come on.
He's got good instincts. You
does.
can see it on the way he reacts to the ball on the defensive side. I mean, he's
a good athlete.
See it. He gets it.
Yeah, he's a good athlete. He gets what's going on. It's just it's so close. And now we got a running clock. The clock is now running.
Well, let's see if Sherman and Doan here can just grind out some first downs, kind of put it away.
Yeah, stack receivers on the left.
Yes. Maybe looking to.
Yeah. And it's Doan, the handoff. Doan.
Great run by Doan there.
Great run. He found that. Did a little cutback, too. Picked up a couple more yards on the cutback.
I mean, none of these Pachelli running backs waste any motion whatsoever. They don't, it's very efficient the way they move.
They do the things the right way. Chris Smith, the running backs coach, is doing a great job with them. All right, pick up a 6. Ball on the 42-yard line. A little bit of motion here, resetting the formation, and it's Landon. Caught in the backfield. Wow. Oh, that was quick.
Was it
Ellis Stewart? Yeah. Stewart did a good job on that one. Boy, he snuck back there and dropped. Loss of 3. You're going to mark it on the 39, so loss of 3 yards on that play. So that will set up a 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7, line to gain is the 46-yard line. 6:48, 6:47. Click, tick, 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 tick. They want to get that first down and keep it moving. A couple more first downs, and you can close the books for sure. 7, 6, 5 on the play clock, so they're trying to milk it as much as they can. And the snap is with 2 seconds left to give to Doan. Doan left side. Finding a seam, finding a hole. Did he make it?
He's right. He's a
it's
yard.
Close.
It's a yard shot.
Close.
Pachelli obviously going to go here and just trying to keep this thing
4th and 1, yeah.
On down.
Yeah, he got to the 45. It's just 1 yard short.
All right, they're bringing the jumbos in here.
Yep.
Zach Ellis coming in.
Ellis and Carino and the Wildcat. Caps Green coming off the field. That's because they brought in big man. Brought in big 5'1", Damian Hill back there.
May try to counter off of it the backside here.
Okay, 17.
Steal for a yard.
And they take the snap. Cam keeping himself, and he's got it. And more. Carino careening through.
He still ain't went down.
He still won't go down. It's Cam Carino, man. Taking it down all the way past the 45-yard line. That's a pickup of 11 yards. Pickup of 11 on a 4th and 1. Down to the 44. Clock now moving 5:27:26. The word inexorable comes into play here. They just going to finish this thing off.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Keep grinding away here. Colvin back in. Looks like there's that Doan.
Yep. More shifts. Cap Screen sitting at the H-back spot. Snap, give to Doan. Doan. Yeah, he saw that one coming.
Yeah, Lockett read that off rip.
Yeah, he just put his head down. He knew he was going to get trucked. The big thing was just to hang on to the ball on that one. No gain on the play. Sets up a 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 for the Vikings on the Lions' 44-yard line.
Down under 5 minutes.
Yep.
Pachelli just kind of trying to
just
be methodical here.
Milk the clock. Let it go. They took the snap a little quick. I don't know. I mean, it's 20 seconds on the play clock. You want to take that snap at about 5.
Well, you kind of got to you got to trust your guys to not flinch also. So there's kind of a little delicate game you got to play here.
Good point. Let's see where the snap comes on this one. The snap comes on the 6 mark.
Landon Doan getting some burn. He dropped the ball, Dave.
Oh.
The Loganville guy put a helmet right on the ball. I mean, just an excellent job.
Yeah, the one thing Landon's had problems, he's had 2 fumbles this season.
And Pachelli did recover.
That's good. Gain of 1. So it's going to be 3rd and 9 on the 43.
I believe that was none other than Lockett in there dislodging that ball.
Well, who else? I mean, Lockett. I mean, it's 120 tackles coming in.
Nick Roll gang out here.
Yep.
Showing up tonight.
Yeah. I mean, he's just as good on defense.
He's an old school guy. I mean, you look out there, Dave. He don't even got no gloves on or nothing.
He's ready to go,
he's
man.
always country strong out there.
All right, 3rd and 9. Give to Doan. Doan right side, and he picks up the first down and a little more. What a great run by Landon Doan.
Cut it back after he hit the corner. I mean, just great job by Doan there.
And the line has been doing the job. The line cleared it out like they had to do, make it happen. And
this is the type of offense that is going to carry Pachelli. I mean, they got to play good defense, and they got to be able to run the ball. And as you can see, when you can give Sherman a little bit of time, Dave, and work off of that play action and let him take some shots off of that. I mean, this offense has the chance to be explosive here late in the playoffs as we move forward.
No kidding. Gain of 11 on that play, by the way. So we go 1st and 10 from the 28. Doan.
What a cutback.
That was a great cutback. He stopped, hopped, and went the other way.
That was
that was classic.
Right
that was classic. That was a classic run.
I'm so impressed by these running backs. Just their maturity level at this age and the way they go about each rep is truly impressive.
It is. Gain of 3 to the 29. 2nd and 7. Taking their time. 30, 20. One more first down will do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I don't think they'll even go for the end zone if they get the first down.
Nah, no need. No need.
No need at all. All right. And that's Doan caught in the backfield.
That was number 20, Dave.
Yep.
Isaiah Dorsley.
Yeah, Dorsley.
Shot in there.
Yeah, Dorsley. He's, again, one of those guys playing both ways. He's an offensive tackle.
Mm-hmm.
And number 20. The interesting number thing.
Well, when you got 25 guys, you ain't worried about what numbers on their jersey. You're just trying to make sure they're out there.
Yep, so we're looking at a 3rd and 12 from the 29-yard line.
They're all in tight right now.
Yep.
They got Davis and
134, 133, 132. They're going to milk this as the last second.
Mm-hmm.
Sherman, the give to Doan. Doan right side. Can he do it again? Cutting back. Ooh.
That was almost close to a targeting call there. They got to be careful with that.
Yeah.
Loganville does.
Yeah, somebody took a swing trying to punch the ball out. And did he get the first?
He's right on it.
And they gave it to him. Folks.
Clutch run by Landon Doan.
It is now time to take the victory formation here.
So they're going to give Doan one more rip right here.
Yeah, let's give him one more crack at it. The freshman taking the left side this time. Doan brought down at about the – looks like they're going to mark it about the 17-yard line. At this point, 46-45, 25 play clock. At this point, do you take a knee or do you run one more play? I would say –
I'd say take a knee, but they're in the shotgun. They may – I don't know. Let's see how they line up here.
Yeah.
Sherman's kind of deep. I think you just give it to Doan up the middle.
Yeah,
and
let him run it one more time.
Yeah, just give him a little bit more burn. He earned it on this drive, honestly.
True, the freshman getting some real significant playing time. Doan left side. Nope, tackled. Gain of maybe a 1.
And lock it there on it again.
Yep, and that will do it, folks. All right, no question about it. Alex Quinney, All-State, good hands player of the game. You know who it is. It's got to be.
Who is it, Dave? Let us
Dustin
know.
Sherman.
You already know.
Got to be. And there we go. And it is 0s. The Pachelli Vikings have advanced to the state quarterfinals, putting up a 34-7 victory. Excuse me, over the Loganville Christian Lions.
Tell you what, Dustin Sherman, what do you have? 3 touchdowns tonight, Dave? Played out of his mind. It threw a moon ball to Michael Rowe. That was just an absolute dot. I mean, you don't see many passes that pretty this level of high school football, but Sherman was letting them fly tonight. I mean, just a great performance by him. He looks more comfortable than we've seen him all year.
Absolutely. Those two bomb touchdown passes, like he did last week.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing he did last week.
Absolutely.
He has taken command and control of this offense.
The perfect time. I mean.
Exactly. And the Vikings have worked out the jumbo package where you get Zach Ellis, who's really the linebacker, coming in there, and show what he can do. He's got the chops to be a fullback, no question about
That
it.
adds a whole nother layer, honestly, to this team.
It does. And so with that, the Pachelli Vikings doing exactly what they got to do. They took command driving on the first drive, scoring on their first 3 possessions, and never looking back, beating Loganville Christian, a scrappy team to say the least, by a final score of 34-7, and that sets up next week, which is going to be a beauty.
It is.
I mean, the first time Brookstone and Pachelli played this season, it was close. It went down to the last 15 seconds.
It was a ball game.
It was a great ball game. Not the one Pachelli wanted, I can tell you that, falling 19-14, but they got another shot at him. It's going to be at Max Strong Stadium again, and this is a different Pachelli team that played against Brookstone.
I think so, 100%, Dave. I mean, they've made a real good turnaround since then. Just the level of execution, the level of physicality. Dustin Sherman just looking more comfortable, and you got this two-headed monster at running back. I mean, really 3 if you want to count Doan. He got some good burn tonight as well, but their run game is tremendous.
And you throw in Zach Ellis, too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait a minute, there's 4. Look out, folks. The Pachelli Vikings may be the number 7 seed, but Smitty Grider's crew looks like they've started to put the pieces together. And if you're gonna peak, I think the playoffs is a pretty good time.
It's a pretty good time. Pretty good time.
All right, so it's gonna be a fun run for the Vikings next week as they head to the quarterfinals. What a night we had tonight at Dimel Field. Thanks for hanging out with us. For Austin Allen and producer Tyler Dykes, I'm Dave Plata. You have been watching Vikings football on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.